and there's still nobody's buying them tickets.
Cause they trash, man. They trash.
I ain't had a burger in so long. I've been on my fitness journey, lost 30 pounds. You know, I'm preparing for Santo. This burger is delicious, man.
Did you put mayo on it?
Nah.
Exactly. Nobody just goes out the way to put mayo on shit.
And with that being said, we are the Black Sensei Society. This is episode 124. Shout out to all the mayo lovers out there.
That's disgusting. How much mayo do y'all consume? That's what I was trying to figure out. That's what I was
Let me finish the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, ghouls and goblins, angels and demons, however you want to identify as, I'm your host for the night, Santo. I'm here joined with Vrabel, with Random, with Ty. Miles should be popping up soon. Lonnie's not going to be on. He's taking care of some things. And J-Rob is with us in spirit. We are here with another amazing episode tonight. Episode 124, like I said. Wow. Over 124. Jesus Christ. So, like I said, like we normally do, let's get the business out of the way. Hit up our link tree. Follow us on all social media platforms. Our YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe, hit notification bell, drop a comment, hype the video, whatever it is that you do. You can join our membership tiers. We have Shikai tier, we have Bangai tier. We also have a Patreon where we're doing great things over there with some member exclusive content that we got dropping in. We have the main podcast. We have Open Dojo every other Friday. It's going to be this week, Friday. We have Agenda Hour, which is on Sunday. Riddell takes care of that, where we get into, we want to push our agenda, our personal agendas there. So if you want to support that, join there. And every once a month, we have Spawned In with Random and Miles, where they talk about gaming and just different things that they got going on. With all of that being said, I've been rambling a lot. How are you fellas doing tonight?
Hey, man. I'm recovering from a hamstring injury that happened on the court, unfortunately. I will say,
ready, y'all. Riddell
I've been waiting. I've been waiting for this story the whole week.
it's a dumb story. So, of course, on Saturday morning, that's when I do my cardio days. So I was like, you know what, I can go shoot hoops. That's what I typically do. Go to play basketball at the basketball court. So I go over there, play basketball. Probably feeling the best I've felt so far playing basketball, making everything, dribble package clean, all that good stuff. So I was feeling good.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm not Riddell. All my criticism, I can't play the game of basketball. I just said you got a dribble package. I was like, okay, y'all are cooked. I hope y'all understand that. You two on the bottom. Riddell is literally. He's prepping for y'all. I cannot wait to announce this game.
I'm going to eat my burger and be unbothered.
I do what you got to do. I ain't worried.
When Riddell's hit that step back three in your face, I don't want to hear nothing.
So, doing some good reps, making everything. The shot was looking good. And then a couple of kids came. I would say they're probably young adults maybe. They were like, yeah, you want to run threes? I was like, you know what? It's a good opportunity to get some runs in before I got to do my errands. So we better do some runs. And we do the typical thing. Well, this is what they did to pick out teams, shoot the ball. Whoever makes it is on a team. I shot the ball, swoosh first attempt. It wasn't trying. And then we start the game, first possession. Hustle ball. I went to go get the rebound, get a sweat in, and I took a bad step on my left leg, and I felt something in the back of my leg. I was like, oh. I was hoping it was just like a pulled muscle. Like when I'm at the gym, sometimes when you're working a muscle too much, it gets tight. So you just got to wait a little bit. So that's what I was hoping. That's all it was. And then the next possession happened, and then I was wide open. I was either going to take a midi or going to drive to the lane. I took one dribble. I was like, nope. Threw the ball on the ground, went home. It's like, we ain't playing. We ain't playing today. So it's not bad because I can walk fine. It's annoying when I'm at the gym because I can't bend certain ways. But after like a week, maybe 2, I should be fully like good to play basketball again, I would say. So that's a little minor hiccup.
That's a play. Okay. Okay, we're down. It's all right.
Okay. So my question is, Ty, who's gonna make Riddell fall first, me or you? Because we know we don't care about that, bro.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all talk crazy. None of y'all make me fall. What are you talking about? What are you yapping about? I've never fell a single time playing basketball. What are you yapping about?
I'm just gonna blow by you. Don't you can stand straight up if you want to, but I don't feel. I ain't gonna feel like going at Riddell now.
My hamstring should be good by the time that July.
All right. If you good, then I'm gonna fry you. But I mean,
yeah, I just can't overexert it right now. I'm not winning.
If you're good, I'm gonna fry you. If you not, I'm gonna just go blow by. Still bad.
Well, if my hamstring's not good, then I can't defend. Like I can't do anything.
Shout out, man.
Nah, I don't think anything, bro.
Hey, I'm fine with being confident, but once you start putting out things like you're gonna make me fall, that shit not happening, bro.
Let him know, Riddell.
No,
Riddell 10 toes.
One, I don't care if niggas fall. You can't stop me. That's the thing. Can you stop me? I don't care if you fall. You stand straight up. You're on one knee. I don't give a damn.
Well,
I respect.
Bullying people while they're injured is disgusting work. But
so now you injured. You see what I'm saying? That's right.
What was my whole story about?
You see what I'm saying, y'all?
I just made up the story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be helping. I ain't worried. I mean, by the time Drew comes.
Double it.
Well, yeah. Beasley told Lance a lot of things.
Beasley was tripping, bro. I'm not lying, bro.
Hey, Beasley goated for. I'll make it sexy.
Nah, talking like that straight fit is crazy, bro.
Got you shaking ass.
I ain't talking about how I'm gonna do niggas. I'm just gonna win, and niggas can't fuck with me. However you want to play it, it don't matter to me.
Well, I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
If you guys want to see what's going on, hey, pull up on DreamCon.
On DreamCon,
pull up on DreamCon. Like, we'd like to meet you guys. We'd like to, interact with the fans and whatnot. What's up, Miles?
You're a Mihawk apologist.
How am I a Mihawk apologist?
Putting up on injured niggas is crazy.
Mihawk never beat on Shanks though. He said he didn't want
that. That's my point though. No, don't try to spin that crazy work narrative. Mihawk is ducking because he's pussy, and anybody who steps on the court, I don't care how injured you are. I don't give a fuck if your arm broke. You on the court, you get in work. That shit don't matter. Mihawk apologist. Also, while I'm here,
it's crazy.
I got to address something because y'all niggas pissed me off, and I'm glad Ty's here. I don't think Ty was here before. What's up with this Hashirama shit where y'all niggas is acting like Hashirama? Who do we think Hashirama was? Do we think he was leaps and shoulders ahead of Madara or something?
Wait, people think that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what they were saying in the comment section.
I was saying, didn't they almost both die?
So Ty,
maybe I'm reading a different story because I'm telling niggas Ty. I'm like, so Indra and Ashura are close, Naruto and Sasuke are close, and somehow Hashirama and Madara just aren't close. I think
they confuse Madara's respect for him as suggesting they're not relative.
Niggas is close.
That's what I'm saying. I think people, some of the statements that Madara says, I think people confuse that with Madara thinking, "Dang, this nigga way better than me." I think that's people confuse that, but.
Hashirama 100, Madara 98. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's. I didn't really push back that much with that statement entirely, but I will say, even if they're close, Hashirama's winning every single time. So I think that's kind of the distinction you would make. But if you're saying that he's just like no different, that's crazy.
He win every single time.
Yeah, I think every time they fight, Hashirama's winning.
Mm.
In their peaks at the very
I mean,
least.
that's what the story told us. You know, like that's what the story showed us. But that doesn't have to necessarily. I don't know, man. I don't know.
The way people have been talking because this is based off the short where we compared Yoruichi from Demon Slayer to Hashirama. The way people are talking about Hashirama, I'm like, do we not understand the impact Yoruichi had? And I still can't believe we had that argument, Miles, with Lonnie. Muzan never fought him again.
I just think I honestly think it's like Naruto being protected. And I don't mean that like negatively, but I feel like Naruto fans think that even being mentioned in the same grain as a Demon Slayer,
you're right,
is like a slight at Naruto. And that's not what we were getting at. We were just talking about one character's portrayal versus another. And I'm not gonna lie, Yoruichi, he didn't have a Madara. He didn't have nothing of the sort. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one aspect. I touched on, Madara had the Hashirama cells. All of the breathing styles are based off Yoruichi's technique. He was the first person to do the see-through world that everybody had to use. He was the first person to get a Demon Slayer mark that everybody had to use. So they all had to use derivatives of his technique, although inferior. I don't understand why that was such, like I said, random. Naruto and Demon Slayer. If I would have made that same comparison but used the One Piece character, if I would have said Roger, for example, well, I'm not gonna lie, it's One Piece. Niggas would probably still hate it. If I would have said Bleach, and I would have said Yama,
it's big threes. They're all elitists in a way.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can only compare them within the big three. I can't deviate outside of that, or else it would have been a problem no matter what.
Is it fair to make the statement that Demon Slayer displays their depiction of the strongest better than Naruto does?
I don't know if I agree.
I think they're doing different things.
No, because I mean it's based on in Demon Slayer is based a lot on just word of mouth. You don't really see a lot. On Naruto, you do.
I saw enough.
But I think.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily about that per se. But I think they're doing like different things. I think it's like someone can like technically be the strongest in a verse, but they can still be rivaled.
Sure.
Versus someone like a Gojo in his verse, he's unrivaled. Obviously, in his era, because Sukuna's not his era.
He's not from his
Gojo's
era.
like unrivaled in his era versus Hashirama, who is the strongest but also rival. So it looks different.
And that was our point because Yoruichi, for all intents and purposes, is in that Gojo tier. There was no rival for him. His brother with a similar breathing style became a demon, trained for 1,000 years. He still said he wouldn't be able to beat him. So that's the only distinction we were making, what you just said. He's in that Gojo, Sukuna-esque type of tier where no one can stand up to him. Hashirama had, even if it was one guy, Hashirama had one guy that could challenge him and make him really fight for real.
If the conversation was like unparalleled strength, then I would agree. I just brought in more factors with Timothy in terms of Hashirama's overall impact. But
for sure. I mean,
I think that the comparison gets muddy because I think they're doing different things. Like their strongest looks different, so I think that's why the comparison can get maybe confused for some people.
Sure,
but
well, if you guys, for everybody that's listening, if you guys want the full context of what was happening, watch episode 123, and you'll fully understand what this whole entire conversation is about. But I want to transition over to this is kind of like an impromptu thing because there was so much stuff going on in the world today. You know what? BSS news segment right here. We're bringing it back. So it's just going to be a bunch of topics, and you guys elaborate as much as you want to or not. So first topic in the BSS news. Disney pretty much laid off the entire Marvel visual team consisting of designers, artists, writers, editors, animators, to the point where it's reported that it's a skeleton crew. They want to streamline a lot of their projects. They are also reducing the output of projects as well. Now, my question is, in this time right now, especially for Marvel Studios, we have Daredevil season 2, which is going on, which is doing great, but it's also projected to have a season 3 already. We got the new Punisher series that's going on.
I'm excited
the
for that.
new Spider-Man movie coming up, Secret Wars coming out next year, and other projects that are being greenlit. Should this be a cause for concern as we have going forward with Marvel?
So were all these layoffs just pertaining to the media, like the movie side or the movie and TV side of Marvel?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, you like to believe that they're probably was it very anxious because of what they did after Endgame to what's the but what is happening?
Yeah,
What is happening?
I hit the wrong button.
All right, but
Oh, you got rid of it? I didn't even get to see it.
yeah, bro. That was
Ty,
insane.
keep it in the center of your screen.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a little concerning. But you like to believe that they've kind of figured out what they need to do again, because they have been putting out pretty good projects lately since She-Hulk. They've been putting out quality content. So if that means that they're kind of slowing down, they already know what's going on in terms of what they want to do. I am a little concerned because if Doomsday hits, we're back into that Marvel rush again. And while it may not be the same like it was, people are going to be like, okay, this is amazing. We want more stuff again. And now Disney's going to have to get to this point where maybe they need to hire some of those people back. It's interesting, but I can see why they got this way, especially because Miles or I wish Lonnie was here because he'd answer this more. They were putting out so much bad content until She-Hulk. It was like consecutively, and also obviously losing Jonathan Majors as your main villain for the MCU was bad, but it was just really bad for a while. If you really
So wait, you're saying like She-Hulk was the last bad one, or you think She-Hulk was good?
No, She-Hulk was the last bad one.
Oh, okay.
The Nick Fury one was pretty bad too.
Oh, was that not before? Was that before?
No,
I thought that was before. Oh, then that's the last bad one then.
Yeah,
I always thought that was before.
Yeah, I would have to know more details in particular to determine the severity of this. If this is just like if what they've been doing since they realized the prior phase was dog shit and they've scaled down already, and this is just kind of confirming the scaled down process, then it's like whatever, because they needed to slow down. They were putting out some trash content. If they take into consideration the staff that is still there can complete the projects, who knows? However, it also could be a situation, and this is always going to be part of the conversation, especially when it comes to generated content. If they plan to transition to AI, then that's something to pay attention to as well in terms of the larger conversation, in terms of all these studios and what they plan to do and how they plan to treat their staff. Who knows? I will say, I'm sure they will want to focus on quality considering how bad the prior phase is. They already said so. And now they have competition. They can't fuck up. Their competition is DC, and DC's been cooking since like they got in here. They're already on timing. Peacemaker, Superman, the Supergirl movie looks really good. So maybe they're preparing themselves. Who knows? We'll see. The project better not be like dog water, though.
I think they've been very selective with what they've picked since Secret Wars, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, they've been good so far. I would say all this stuff they've been putting out has been good, and I've been liking it. Doomsday is going to be the litmus test. If that thing fails, it's gonna look very spooky for Marvel moving forward.
But even if it is a success, though, they're doing it off the back of their legacy characters. They couldn't find enough characters to make. Obviously, you can't replace them, but you needed somebody to carry the torch, and they couldn't find it.
Well, they are finding it. They plan to create an X-Men franchise from this movie. That's what they.
I got you, but it's just like look at what their plans were before. They were like, obviously, Chadwick Boseman dying was horrendous because I think they really were going to put basically the MCU on his back and have him carry the next phase until whether or not they decide at X-Men or whatever. But him dying, obviously Jonathan Majors, so you immediately lose who was going to be your new Tony Stark, so to speak, and who was going to be your new Thanos. You immediately lost those, or you lost those. So then from there, they Shang-Chi, they wanted She-Hulk, I guess maybe the new Hawkeye. Like they just whatever the new Avengers team was, plus Miles, the new Captain America who just doesn't have it as Captain America. He's not a big player, at least in the MCU, because he is a good actor. Sorry, what's his name? The guy who's Falcon. He was Falcon in
yeah, I don't know. I can't think of his name, but
yeah, I can't think of his name, but he is really a good actor. It's just that the role of being Captain America in the MCU, he just can't do it, especially coming off
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie coming off the back of what Chris Evans gave us with Captain America. That's just a tough mantle to carry. And he just
sounds like y'all are being charitable to them. I get the deaths and everything, but it sounds like they just fucked up at making all these other characters.
I mean, yeah,
because I don't like. I feel like the Thanos one is like a big loss, sure, but I don't see how losing one or two other characters, kind of becomes the reason why they flopped on every single other character they tried to introduce. I just don't think they're as good at. I don't think they're as good at telling stories, either in general or either for the particular characters that they picked at this point in time. And I think that's okay. But I also want to say maybe they should step away from trying to create this Marvel Cinematic Universe and, trying to repeat that big boom. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't even think comic superheroes are as popular as they were when they were building up to that point. I'm not sure how far the investment will be for another, 15 to 16 year plan. I don't know how popular Marvel's going to be in 2040? I don't know. I don't know if the payoff will be worth it at that point. So maybe they should stick to smaller, the word they use is streamline, but just localized stories and get it done that way. I don't know.
I mean, I like what was it called? Thunderbolts. I liked it. I liked all the cast. I was talking about Thunderbolts. Wonder Man is good too for what it is. The main character from Wonder Man is all right.
That's the charity. It was good for what it is. This shit's not good.
Thunderbolts I legitimately think was good. I actually
No. I wasn't talking about Thunderbolts.
Oh,
you said Wonder Man. You said Wonder Man. You said it was good for what it is.
No, I'm there. I
agree.
It's
not good with an asterisk. That shit mid or bad, bro. And I feel like it's okay to tell them niggas that. Make them improve.
They still have Deadpool though. They still have Deadpool, and then they're gonna branch. They're gonna use Deadpool to incorporate the X-Men. Now, if they fail with their X-Men casting, because apparently the rumors or the speculation, better term, is that the Spider-Man movie is going to introduce Jean Grey as well. So it seems like all of this is trying to transition to the X-Men universe. They got to nail the casting. If they can't, then yeah, they're fried.
They're doing a lot.
That's a lot.
Jean Grey in a Spider-Man movie? That's a lot.
That's speculation.
I mean, if you're looking at what the Spider-Man movie's doing now, you got like everybody's back. Everybody from just the Spider-Man crew is back. You gotta now reintegrate this Spider-Man to that crew. The fact that everybody's moved on, and people, you heard the memes. Oh, Peter broke and got no girl. This movie about to hit like crack in the 80s because that's when he's at his best. But I mean, even look at that. But even if you're looking at what they've introduced, the Fantastic Four, it was a good movie.
Oh, I like the movie.
You've introduced that. That's one of the big recognizable Marvel properties. You still got Spider-Man. For whatever you think, even though it's really honest that Hulk was a one-shot wonder, I think one was okay. Ragnarok is the best, and he's given us mid to bad ever since.
Are you talking about Thor?
Thor, yeah. So Thor, what are you going to do with the Hulk? Like, you still got characters that you can work with. Introducing the X-Men, that's a lot. And where do you put the number at? Because there's going to be somebody, if you don't put Jubilee in, the people like, so we going to just disrespect Jubilee? When
So I'm assuming this X-Men movie is going to be Core X-Men, Nightcrawler, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Wolverine.
No, Wolverine's not in it From what I saw, someone put it in the Discord. That,
You
to
gotta
be
find a new
fair,
Wolverine.
they can't. That Wolverine is a huge casting to replace him. They probably.
Bro's in his 60s, I think.
I'm talking about the
He's
actor.
old. Yeah, Hugh Jackman's old.
Yeah, they have to replace him. So
I
that's
hear
what I'm
y'all.
probably gonna. I'm from what I saw on Discord. Someone could correct me. Someone put it in Discord. I saw Cyclops. I saw Iceman. I saw Jean Grey. I think I saw Emma Frost, and I saw one more person. I think 5 people,
How
and
do
then
you
probably Professor Xavier as well.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Ugh.
Shit sound ass.
You still gotta find a Magneto. Hugh
First
Jackman.
of all, they don't even have to do Magneto first as the villain. Calm down, figure out your casting first, and then start filling in the big roles afterwards.
I think we
Iceman
all
as a
know.
draw.
Yeah,
Iceman-
Jaden. I think we all know that they could do that. I think they could do that whole thing 100 times. It'll never be as big as it was right now, as it was at peak Endgame status. Everything just came together perfectly at the right time. You find the right struggling actor, you have the right role, like everything just came together all at once for the MCU to get as big as it was. I don't think you can do that again. You shouldn't be chasing it.
Also, I think that because they peaked at Endgame, you can't really create a conflict greater than that. You could, but
I think they tried with Kang because he's a multi-universal threat. You know, that's why he was popping up everywhere, because you can never really find the real one because he's everywhere. You know, but then whatever happened.
We'll see. I'm always more faithful, or I'm more. At the very least, I'll say this: I'm interested on how Marvel is going to react now that they got comp. DC is now real comp, so they got to step it up, or DC is going to take over.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, are you guys concerned? Are you guys happy with the slowdown on on Marvel, whatnot? Just let us know. Hit us up.
Take over.
The next take over. The next topic I have, talking about movies. So Nickelodeon, I would say, really stepped on some shit. So if you've been watching X, you've been watching Instagram, or even some YouTube pages, you have been privy to the new Avatar movie.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason you are able to watch this movie is because Nickelodeon apparently pretty much emailed the entire movie to a user on X by accident.
What?
And yeah. And apparently that's how the movie was leaked. Have you guys seen the movie yet?
Fired and sued.
I
I haven't seen. I got no interest in that universe.
It looks really good. I'm just gonna watch the movie. I don't want to watch it on my phone. So I'm just gonna wait.
The
Now,
movie
I will
looks
say,
great.
Someone,
The movie
if
looks
someone
great.
accidentally sent me the movie, how are you not holding it for ransom? Like, that's some free money right there. Say, if you don't want me to leak this, pay me X, Y, and Z.
Why would Disney capitulate to that?
Then I'm leaking it.
Go ahead. We'll still take you to court.
For
We know
what?
who you are.
You sent it to me. What are you taking me
sent
for?
it to him.
You sent it. You have no
I mean,
legal
look,
ground.
they'll have a lawyer who will figure it out. But I don't see why
you have no legal ground to stand on. You shared something.
Don't look at me, man. I don't think Disney would. So what? Let's say the guy did it. You think Disney would be like, oh no, here's millions of dollars. Don't leak the movie. Send it back. To us.
Yeah, I actually do.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's how much money they're gonna lose for people not going to the theater to watch the movie.
It's still going to make over $1 billion.
I'm not going.
It is not. It's not.
And a billion's crazy.
That's what every Avatar movie that makes. I've
No.
never watched.
I think you're misinterpreting. Not Avatar like
The Last
Fire and
Airbender,
Ash.
Randa.
I
Last
thought we
Air-
were talking about the Blue Aliens one.
Yeah, the adult Avatar movie.
N-
Where they're adult.
I think it's
okay.
the
I apologize.
Legend of Aang.
I apologize. Erase everything that I just said. Yes, they're kind of cooked. Okay, I apologize. I thought we were talking about the blue aliens one, like
No.
where the humans are the bad guys.
Oh yeah, nobody. Yeah.
Sorry, I did because every time I've never seen an Avatar movie until when I went to go see Lonnie for New Year's. And Lonnie's like, "What?" Him and his girl took me to go watch Avatar. Like, what'd you think of the movie? I was like,
Shit's mid, bro.
You know,
Like,
James Cameron don't give a fuck. He's just selling niggas a visual
I'm
experience.
like, it looked great. It looked fucking
He's
great.
selling a visual experience and making a bag. The movies are not that good.
Yeah,
They're not.
this shit look amazing, but I'm good. I don't care about none of these niggas at
Bro,
all.
I've been saying that for so long, bro. I'm like, bro, I don't get the hype. Like, this movie's not that good, bro.
Visuals, bro.
Never got it, bro.
Yeah, the way people were
Slayer.
talking about it was like this shit on the same level as Star Wars or something like that. I don't even like Star Wars like that. Don't disrespect Star Wars like that again, please. But I'm sorry.
I personally enjoy the movies. My kids love it, but I don't think it's like groundbreaking storytelling. I mean, you take an edible and you watch this movie. This movie is top 5.
Yeah.
it is peak. But other than that, nah. But yeah, that's how that happened. The person apparently has deleted their ex after it was leaked, and yeah, we'll see how Nickelodeon handles that. If somebody's getting fired or whatnot, we will
absolutely.
hear
Definitely
in the upcoming days. Okay,
Yeah, Jen, you didn't care about your life when you did this. That's insane.
Crazy.
Okay, so next news segment I have anime movies that were just announced, and I used the term movie slightly. There is a anime movie for Haikyuu that was recently announced, which is the sequel to the Little Giant. Jesus Christ.
That's Marcus Spears could be a lot worse. You're gonna say you look like Kendrick Perkins, but
Kendrick Perkins ugly.
Riddell.
Didn't they say he looked like? Didn't they say he looked like who was it? Baron Davis. The other
Baron
guy?
Davis is better shout than. Let me just be quiet.
Let's chill. But yeah, the Little Giant sequel for Haikyuu was announced. That's gonna be hitting theaters, and the first few episodes of Bleach 1,000-Year Blood War is also been announced to be on theaters. So my question to my distinguished panel: this seems to be a trend to where you have early access to the first 2 or 3 episodes of a anime to see it in theaters. Are we buying this or are we selling this?
This is one of my biggest things with this was done before Demon Slayer, but once Demon Slayer showed how much money you can make off of it when they did that with season 3, now everybody does it. I'll just wait. I'll wait a couple fucking days, wait a week or two to fucking watch the shows at my crib. Why am I paying to go see them in theaters?
It depends on what we're talking about in terms of content. I don't know what they plan to animate. I don't know what the first
for what, Haikyuu or Bleach?
Haikyuu is the sequel. So
the Haikyuu is actually a movie. For Bleach, it is said to be either the first
3 episodes
2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm like. Depends on what those 3 episodes are. Because if it's good content, then I'm watching. Who cares?
I guess I gotta be standing on my nuts. FC. I want my people to be free of the shackles of capitalism, bro.
Cook.
You paying $40 for a movie ticket, $40 for some bullshit popcorn and some fucking sugared syrup to go on X and say, I watched the first 3 episodes of Bleach first. You are a fucking nerd. Free yourself. It's going to be on Amazon. Just wait. Just wait. Y'all niggas don't like Bleach that much. Y'all don't. I want this shit to stop, bro. Just stop. Not Bleach. Yo, bro. Because I feel like, bro, people complain about the government and the billionaires and all of that shit, and they'll just do anything with their dollar. No sort of selectivism, no sort of discipline, no power. There's, unless they, Riddell, I need each episode to have, the shit is 22 minutes. I need 15 minutes of unseen content in each of those episodes for me to feel like the dollars are worth spent.
Not fair.
You don't get nothing from watching these episodes early. You don't like Bleach that much, y'all. Y'all don't. And nothing's happening in those first 3 episodes for real like that.
Well, where's the first episodes picking up at?
I mean, that's my biggest question. I don't know.
So
wait, you didn't watch Core 3 to know what's
No, I don't know what the first 3 episodes are going to be about.
And it just picked up. You don't know what happens in Bleach. I mean, okay.
If that's how you want to take it, I guess.
So Ty,
is that what it means? What's up?
It's crazy. Ty asked the
you're not-
question, and because he didn't get an answer, he's mad.
No,
Ty,
I'm not mad at
you're
you.
not mad.
I just said that he doesn't know what's happening in Bleach.
It's an observation.
I'm trolling.
So
I'm
Ty, to add to your disgustingness, they're gonna recap what happened. No, come on, stay with me. They're gonna recap what happened in the 3rd core. You losing even more of your bread. Because they're gonna recap what your dumbass short attention span ass just saw.
See this man right here? He fucking cooking. Right
You're gonna have an hour movie, 20 minutes of a recap of shit you just saw, and then unoriginal content for the remainder of the movie for the 40 minutes. And y'all niggas are gonna walk out to go on X and just say, "Yo, I saw the Bleach episodes early. Yeah, that shit was mid."
You said the miracle guy got
I think that's what I assume, that we're gonna get the miracle full fight with Kenpachi, Toshiro,
Toshiro?
Gerard Valkyrie.
Nah, bro.
Gerard Valkyrie,
But then,
Byakuya, Kenpachi, and Toshiro.
Riddell, okay, let's say you watch the Bleach movie, and then Miles watches it on Crunchyroll a month later. Nothing's changed. You just spent money you didn't have.
Never said anything.
I
want to see on the big screen. Then I'll see.
I understand super fans wanting to go see something early.
They don't.
Super fans weren't watching the anime and it got canceled. I don't know.
Okay. So I'm my pushback is
I don't know. So Ty, I don't know.
What is the difference of going to the movies and watching a movie, knowing, let's say a Marvel movie is coming out, Age of Ultron. Let's say Age of Ultron was coming out. It's a sequel to, the first event, the Avengers movie. We know that it's coming out on streaming. Let me go to the movies. What's the difference?
Age of Ultron's not going to be on streaming 2 weeks after the movie or a week after the movie.
So the issue is time.
Yeah, I would think so.
So if these 3 episodes came out and then 2 months later the series start, you'll be okay?
2 months? No. 6?
3 months.
6?
So the issue is time.
I mean, that would be the bulk of it, because right now I see no advantage to paying all of that money to watch something you could pay $15 for. So you can hear like loud sound effects and the same visuals.
I mean, that movie Popcorn is fire, man.
It's 2026. Niggas got 4K, 500 FPS TVs in their living room. The graphic fidelity is not going to be all out of the difference. You're going there for the sound and what I can concede to, the actual energy, right? The fans are going to be hyping there. Like a sporting event, there's going to be a level of camaraderie. Outside of that, you're watching the same shit everybody else is going to see, and they're taking advantage of your dollar to do it. That's my main problem, Santo. The taking advantage of the dollar bill. I'm not speaking about the Haikyuu thing because it's new content. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably not going to be seen on a streaming service. I'm speaking specifically to the Bleaches, the Demon Slayers, any anime that's using that practice of dropping a movie for the sole purpose of getting money, just to release what people have already seen. That's my issue.
It's also Santo, to compare this to your example of a movie. They're legit just doing it to make money. There's no difference. Even a movie like if I watch Age of Ultron on I can't even tell you how many times I've watched Age of Ultron since I watched it in theaters. Maybe once or twice on the streaming thing, but it's just different. You can just clearly tell, like, there's a CEO right now in Japan just laughing. I can't believe we're getting away with this. That we just we feed y'all the first 3 episodes. I make some fucking money, and then we drop it on Crunchyroll, Miles. 3 weeks later, the same thing. Nothing changes. All that is all the same content that you saw there, you saw in here, and like maybe if you were getting something extra, like with that, but you don't. You're not getting anything extra.
Niggas is double dipping on that cash. They're gonna drop. They're gonna say new season of Bleach back. Here's those same 3 episodes. The super fans are gonna be stuck waiting for more episodes to drop because the shit that they already don't watched is now out on the streaming services, and the only niggas that's gonna eat is the new niggas. They're gonna be double dipping on all of that bread. I just want people to be responsible with their money. Santo, you can fundamentally disagree with me. Well, that's fine. Yeah. I'm not trying to convince you. That's okay. I want people to be smart. I want people to be smart with their fucking bread, bro. These niggas is getting over, bro. They're getting over.
And even with Demon Slayer, sure, they did it worse afterwards. But remember when they made the anime version of Mugen Train? They gave you new content that you haven't seen. You actually got to see Rengoku do a mission and get to know him a little bit more, so that when he dies at the end of the season, it hits a little harder. Like, at least maybe if you're doing that, but even then, I'm still like, the majority of that art we done seen already. Like, so it's.
I mean, I guess I just see it a different way. To me, I just attribute it to the same thing. Like we were just talking about it, Random. You're going to cause them to see WrestleMania. See it at your house. Save you the bread. Then you're watching the same thing everybody is watching. Just be more responsible. I just don't see it the way Miles sees it. I do see that there is something to going and having an experience with a group of people that enjoy the same thing that you are, in a specific place, whatnot, and we get it early. It's like I'm pretty sure that if video games started charging to like a beta, I think people would do it to have early access, even though the game's coming out in about a month or two.
Betas, I think
they don't do. So they would never do that. They will never do that. I understand. I understand. I'm not.
Yeah.
No. I
never do that. Betas have been a pre-order bonus forever. If they were to say you pre-order the game and you get nothing now, and you got to buy the beta separate, that would wake niggas up. Niggas will not buy the game.
That's why I saw that, and I think you used pre-order.
Gamers, we're stupid, but we're not as stupid as anime fans. I promise you, we're not that dumb. You can get us to buy some VC to make our characters stronger, but when you start talking about $15, $20 for a fucking basically a demo, niggas will tell you to kick rocks fast. Your company's going under. Gamers don't play that shit.
What if it was a demo of GTA 6?
You had to buy the demo?
Oh yeah, you're insane. I'll wait.
I'm not talking about y'all individually.
That would be I'm speaking in a total point of view. That would be probably the only exception, Riddell. Niggas have been waiting. Nigga, I was in 10th grade when GTA 5 came out. Niggas is thirsty.
That's insane.
Niggas is thirsty.
If Grand Theft Auto released a business strategy saying that, hey, if you pay this certain amount, you get access to the game 3 days earlier than everybody, I'm pretty sure millions of people would pay for that.
I'll wait.
I'm pretty sure it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
One is not. That's not the same thing, because me playing a video game and being able to progress through that game earlier, there's progression, things like that. There's a story being told. So if I have it 3 days earlier, I'm going to be in a further place in the story than somebody who gets it later, even though it's the same story. Like I said, the progression aspect of the thing, if it's online, leveling up, unlocking that content, there's more to it. It's not the movie video game comparison just won't work. And then to attack your question directly and not related to the anime thing, Santo, if GTA was to introduce that business practice, it would work for GTA. Let another motherfucker try to do that. They would go bankrupt. If Call of Duty did it, niggas is not going. If Madden did it, niggas is not going.
No way, bro.
If they look 2K players in the eyes and said, y'all niggas spend thousands of dollars on VC for my team or my career, y'all buy the game at a $100 price point, then they were to also say, for you to get the builder 3 days early, you got to pay $20. Niggas would not get 2K. I promise you they wouldn't, Santo.
Because remember, they used to do that.
I disagree.
Remember, they used to do that.
100% disagree with you.
No, they used to do that, but it was free. Remember when you could get the builder early, Miles, in like the 2010s, you could build your character early and start your mic. But that was free. That was free. There's no way.
I mean, to be fair,
there's no way.
So I'm with Santo in terms of, if you want to just experience it in this environment, whatever. Conceptually, I'm on Miles' side because these motherfuckers are greedy. But in terms of like what I can do individually, if I want to experience something, then I'll experience it. But I also get like Santo's point, because for video games, if it's not just there's pre-order packages, I think you also could think of it in terms of how there's different bundles you can buy in terms of gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can still get the same VC, you can still get the same thing. Now, there's so many
content.
Bundles of what? You're getting extra.
You're getting extra for bundles.
Yeah. So
Santo, if I buy 2K at $150, I get 5 gold. I don't play my team. And I'm gonna sound like a nerd. I get 5 platinum, amethyst, whatever mineral they use cards that are super fucking broken. I get 150,000 VC. I get some sort of leveling bonus, the season pass. You're getting content that niggas would have to otherwise pay for. You're getting an advantage over them. 2K's main gripe to people is the aspect of it being pay to win because of that detail. Mm-hmm. You're paying for extra stuff that gets you an advantage. When it comes to other games and you buy these bundles, that's for the fans. You'll get an art book. You'll get a soundtrack list. You might get a collectible. You're getting something. You go on a Demon Slayer, you're not getting shit. You're getting camaraderie. They're selling you camaraderie. Go get some fucking friends in your real life. Get in your crib, buy some wings, get some Dominoes, and get right.
No, but it's okay. So ultimately,
Miles, I'm with you straight up 100%.
And what Jaden said, you're getting League Pass too.
Yeah, and in some instances, but there was games before League Pass was a thing, and oftentimes, for the most part, I would say, based off my intuition, is most people buy these for the VC at the end of the day. And even if we're going to go to the sentiment of, okay, you're buying this to get this, I mean, you're still buying things so you have the convenience of not having to grind that at the same time. Yeah, but you could argue, you could argue that not in addition to the experience and the camaraderie, they wanted to experience something sooner rather than later. And that's just also like a time thing. They are experiencing it earlier than later.
No, that's not what you
that's not good enough for me to spend $60, bro.
But random, that's the first thing. And Riddell, they're buying it because of the VC, like you said. The VC is giving you an advantage. What is the advantage you get for watching a movie early? What's the advantage?
The VC is also something you can obtain yourself if you play the game mode, but you're saving time by buying it.
I'm not. Listen, I can make it to the NBA before I get enough VC to make one build on 2K. I'm not. No human being, and that's a different conversation of predatory practice, right? That's a whole different conversation. I agree. That's by design. But at the end of the day, they're spending that extra money and they're getting a tangible substance that allows them to achieve a goal. You are not getting shit from buying this movie. That's the point. You're not getting anything from watching the movie 3 days earlier, except the bragging rights of saying you watched the movie 3 days earlier. Because niggas are getting the exact same content, and you're not getting shit, except your fucking pockets robbed. I don't understand
the substance is entertainment. It's to make your gameplay more entertaining, so you have a better build. The substance in this situation is watching something earlier, so you can enjoy it earlier.
It's really just a dopamine hit that they're gonna get instead of waiting. Because fans hate waiting. Let's just be real. That's why leaks are a thing.
Yeah, it sells.
That's what I'm saying. Conceptually, I agree with you. Don't get me wrong. I agree with you conceptually, but I'll also oftentimes these concepts don't really mean much to the average fan. And individually, if I want to experience something quicker, if the content's good, then like I get it for the most part.
And for me, I like what I like. I'll speak for myself. I like what I like. I like to enjoy what I like. And if I have to pay a little bit extra because I like it, I don't think that's me wasting whatnot. Of course, if you ain't let me finish. Let me finish. If you ain't got it, don't do it. But hey, if let's say for people that, no, but hear me out.
Okay.
Brandon,
Go ahead.
Please let him.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Santo. You're right. Let me
Santo,
let you
please finish, Santo.
What I'm saying is that let's say somebody really likes Bleach. They want to see it beforehand. They want to have that experience of going into the movies with a group of people that like the same thing they like. I don't see that as a bad thing.
I do.
To me,
I think
sure.
I understand what you're saying. That's why I said earlier we fundamentally disagree, and I'm okay with that.
And that's fine.
I understand what you're saying. I think they're dumb. I think the same memories and the same camaraderie you can get from the comfort of your home watching it on Hulu. You can call like niggas go with their 8 friends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go. Y'all can, you know what I'm saying, buy some wings. You know what I'm saying? Pizza, drinks, alcohol, whatever's your fancy. Y'all can watch that. And y'all can make a memorable experience that way, and actually make a smart financial decision instead of going to see the same content everybody else is seeing for $80 just to say you saw it in the theater.
I just see the same thing as movie. I see it the same thing as movies. Then
That's
just
the
wait
only
until the
reason why
movie's
movie
out for
theater-
streaming.
And it could be a personality difference. I saw Endgame first on a television before I saw it in the theater, and my enjoyment was the exact same. It wasn't some drastically different viewing experience because a bunch of sweaty, disgusting niggas were throwing popcorn everywhere, screaming at the top of their fucking lungs. I promise you it wasn't.
Bro.
I watched it at my private the college I was at. It was a small theater. There wasn't that many people, but yeah, it was a vibe. So it is the theater. The only reason why the theaters exist is the atmosphere. They are not providing you with anything new. All this stuff comes out on streaming, every single thing. So that's when we're like Santo. I like go to movie theaters because I like to experience a movie in a theater. That's it.
And also, their popcorn is pretty good. Even though it's probably like $15 now, bro.
Bro, yeah, they be that shit's so expensive.
And I'm making an addendum real quick, Santo. Here's an addendum I would make, right? If they were to do something like, let's take JJK for example. If they were to do the Shinjuku Showdown in a movie, right? And we know that's going to eventually come to Crunchyroll, I would understand going to something like that early. I would get it. Paying that bread to go see Gerard, Valkyrie, and Toshiro, bro.
Okay, so now now it's the anime. It's the anime.
I'm not even saying it's necessarily the anime. I'm saying it's like it's the moment, right? If Naruto and Sasuke, and the Kaguya stuff would have all been a movie, I would understand that. If the ending of My Hero was a movie, I would understand that. If the ending of what did I just say? JJK, I understand all of those. One, because those aren't going to hit streaming services for the length of time I prescribed earlier. And two, those are important, impactful moments with important and impactful characters. I'm sorry.
You say Kapachi ain't selling tickets, man. Kapachi and Byakuya, they're not selling tickets.
Spending $90 to see Toshiro hit Sugaya not do shit to Gerard is absurdity, right? Because we've all read Bleach. We've all read Bleach. They don't even beat the nigga. They don't beat him.
Toshiro does one attack, but they might make it like a 5 attacks. No, they each did their big thing. Kenpachi sliced him in half.
Toshiro,
they're probably going to expand all the
blast. They didn't, bro, and it's going to result in Yuhaha at the end doing Ashwalin, and they don't kill him. So,
all right, this is probably the biggest olive branch I'll give you because
Tommy, talk about your.
My biggest thing for this is that there's no finality to this. If they would beat Valkyrie, then I'm like, okay. But I do think it is the ending of this movie will be unimpressive. No doubt about it. If they don't beat Valkyrie. So it is kind of annoying. I'll just say this, Kubo, if you just want to change it a little bit and have them beat Valkyrie, then maybe we got something.
That would be disgusting work.
That would be nasty. But also, I don't
gonna
lie to you. The movie's not gonna be them because that'll be no one's gonna. Yo,
people. I don't know why you keep on saying like these
I'm saying
are popular. Bro.
If you look at the chapters, as a Rebels fan, I know this happens. They cut from that and they cut to Ichigo versus Yuha. That should be the bulk of the fucking movie, not that bullshit fight, which we all agree is BS, right? We all know that we would much rather see Ichigo Yuha than Toshiro do one attack that fails, right? Am I wrong?
I mean, he just regenerated. It didn't fail, but you regenerated.
So it failed.
No.
The final flash.
Okay,
final flash failed, bro.
It failed.
That shit looked great. Half of fucking Cell's torso was gone. It failed.
Even then, are we saying that like what the episode would cap off with Ichigo going Bankai and it'd be a cliffhanger, something like that?
That'd be actually a cliffhanger.
Because that would be cool.
I don't know.
Because Ichigo and Yuha didn't do all that much fighting.
They did, but you know when Yuha is actually the one that kills Gerard or whatever that boy name is.
Yeah,
he takes the powers.
He needs the power back to Ashwal.
Right. I think that would be that would probably be the best place to end it.
That shit would be ass.
That would be ass. That's
olive branch. To me, that's the best.
I will give you. That'd be ass.
I'm not disagreeing.
That's the best place to end it based off the chop. Yo, listen, man, it's not.
No, I'm talking about get in your bag and rewrite.
They're not working.
I'm with you. That is the perfect ending, and that perfect ending point is ass, my nigga.
Hey, blame the listen, Kubo. Listen, man.
Hey, Kubo, he can make some changes.
So, hey man, y'all have faith in that weak ass nigga more than me. So let's see.
He
ain't changed shit the whole time we've been watching this shit, but he's gonna have to change.
He has not really changed much, but
my biggest issue is promoting it like it's a movie. If it's just like, hey, you can watch the first 3 episodes in a movie theater, here you go. I am fine with that. Because if they did it for Ace of Diamond, I would actually do it. That's just me personally. I'm not saying everybody should follow me or whatnot, but I get it. If they did what we just saw in One Piece as a movie, Imu's reveal, we'll see it. We'll see it. But if they did that in the movie theater, not announcing it as a movie, but just those 2 to 3 episodes, and hey, Imu at the end, Imu pops up. Like I think that's great. Like you're selling the experience of watching it early. Sure. Is that vain? Is that minute? Sure. But I get it. I don't think it's a terrible practice. It really isn't.
But are they really selling it as a movie if they say that, hey, it's the first 3 episodes?
No, yeah, but this is my problem though. Like,
you know what I mean?
When Demon Slayer kind of brought the practice back,
I know what you mean, Ty.
Miles, when I Was Reborn as a Vending Machine season 4 does the same shit, they're dropping their first 3 episodes of the movie. No, like I just fundamentally think because when they're doing that, other than just kind of setting up some breadcrumbs for the story, you're just not getting good content out of the season that you're going to be watching. You're not.
Well, I won't go that far. I just think the ending will be subpar.
Like I think they could always. I'm surprised they never thought. I mean, they probably do this where like if they put the Naruto versus Sasuke fight part 2 in a movie, I'm pulling up.
You know the thing about it is that the reason why this is just weird is because of what's happening in the episodes will make it weird. The end, like for example, the reason why I think the JJK one actually kind of works is because the ending was it did the last episode of season 2 and then the first 2 episodes of season 3. So the ending was them defeating Naoya. You defeat Naoya and then defeating Yuji and then them saying, "Hey, now we have to save our friends." Like that feels like more like an ending. But most of these stuff, like as far as this Bleach content, they'll be in the middle of a fight, so it's kind of like such a weird.
because
So-
now you have to
No,
modify
actually,
those episodes too, Ty. So now you're doing extra work. Like you're doing extra work to not get you're doing extra work, and then you got to change up everything to make it that first. Because now when you decide to make that, you're basically saying, okay, we're gonna make the first 3 episodes a movie. Think about season 2 of Demon Slayer. Think about having those first 3 episodes of the movie. It maybe it starts, the movie ends right when you see that one girl gets killed.
I mean, it's just not a comparable example. I will say
Why?
Apparently they're
Why
gonna-
is it not?
because this is an isolated story point in the Bleach thing where it's very clear what they're trying to focus on. And then after it they just move on. The story beat's done. I think there will be good content. I don't know why we think there won't be good content, but I will say the
Not
ending will
about
be
how good the
subpar.
content is.
I mean,
That,
Is it
but
not?
then you see when that is said, I'm calling bullshit because if Tengen
no!
Gyataro, if
My fault.
Did
The
you just
evil
make it
animator.
My fault.
No, I think it'd be good. I think the Ichigo versus Yu stuff will be good, but my only thing is just more so
And everything
where
else.
does it really the thing about it is that this is gonna end in the beginning of another fight, right? I'm really curious to see where they end the story, like where they end the movie.
I think the
But
best way.
also to be fair to them, I'll be honest with them, they're not marketing it as a movie. If they say, hey, the first 3 episodes are playing in theaters, they're not saying it's a movie. They're saying the first 3 episodes are in theaters.
it's early access, that's
Yeah.
all
So
it is. It's giving you early access,
I
which
guess
I'm
the ending
fine
doesn't
with.
really matter.
Yeah, I also agree because I'm looking at it and they're just saying like the first 3 episodes are going to be on theater. They also said there's going to be like behind the scenes content with Kubo talking about the behind the scenes stuff at the movie as well.
Okay.
So that's going to
Okay.
be something. But
That's
I-
exclusive content you're getting in the movie. To
Well,
watch the movie.
I just think I just don't know where we draw the line. We pay an extra tier on Netflix, Hulu, and whatnot just to remove commercials, which is a minute and 30 seconds. But we're complaining about this. No, it's early
No,
access and giving you an experience to watch it with people. Like that.
So
That's
here's what
all it
I'm
is.
complaining
I-
about
I
all
didn't
of it.
I didn't actually get my take on this. I was just more talking about how the Blution movie be structured. I don't think it's really a big deal if niggas go. Like, if niggas want to go, now will I be going? No.
That's where I'm at.
And that's
I just
fine.
think
And that's fine.
Real?
Well, I'm just saying, just don't shit on people for doing it. Is what I'm saying.
It might end with
But-
Ichigo's Bankai being broken.
Being broken?
Could be
No,
a crazy.
all reason I'm saying is because like that's a long chapter. It's a lot of chapters away. I don't know if they can fit all that.
I have no idea how much content. You could be right.
Wait, hold on a second. If Ichigo's Bankai gets broken in the first 3 episodes of the core, that's crazy. That should not
Yeah,
happen.
I'm like, no,
Personally.
yeah, you're probably right. It would be kind of. Well, the
Is that
course-
happens? Doesn't that happen towards the end of the fight?
Yo, what channel?
that happens. A couple of people show up.
What channel is the game at?
Starts changing the world. I don't remember what
I'm watching it on Prime random.
Oh,
No, yeah, because Ichigo's Bankai gets broken chapter 678. And that's only like that's 10 chapters from the end.
Oh, then yeah, the problem.
Yeah, that's way too far.
It probably is just gonna end. But also we got the Valkyrie fights, and then we got the Uryu fight, which I imagine they're gonna expand on that. Then we got the Ichigo faces Yuha. Then we got the final fight.
But that's why we can't think of this as a movie. Like it just first 3 episodes.
It's just early
Like,
access.
I imagine the rest of the Uryu fight how many episodes is this core? 12?
I have no idea how many.
Let's say it's 12. They'll probably should fight episode like 5 or something. You know what I'm saying? The rest of Ichigo fight might be episodes like 7 to 12. You know what I'm saying? Like that just makes the most sense. But
yeah,
Jaden, that's different. That's different.
I guess.
No, realistically,
but yeah.
no, I wouldn't go to One Piece either. I'm not gonna lie. But continue, Sensei. My fault.
I ain't gonna lie.
No,
I mean,
you're good.
It just depends on the content. If the content's not good, then that's one.
I'm with you on that. It depends on the content, but I'm also against the idea. Like, I agree with these two. I was gonna say a bad word. These 2 gentlemen below me, right? I get the sentiment, and in totality, it is not a big deal. People are just linking up with their friends to go have fun.
Mhm.
My issue is that when we turn the blind eye and say this shit is okay, this type of shit gets worse. It gets it gets worse. Like niggas will really think they can get over on us, dog. And I'm just not a fan of that. Like as a gamer, Riddell brought up the game shit. Nigga, I'm not an advocate for niggas buying 2K and the VC and all of that predatory shit, but we let it get to this point. Y'all anime niggas is gonna be sad when y'all feeling like video gamers paying for some bullshit down the line. I'm telling you, dog.
You know what? I fully agree to that point. The rhetoric behind this should be this is not okay. But if you do it, to each their own. I will say, like, a lot of this is some of these companies, like all across the board, they've been OD.
Trust me, as a gamer, bro, I know. We know. That's why, like I said, this year's probably the year because of us playing Spawned In. It's probably the biggest number of games I've bought in a while. I probably buy like 2 or 3 a year. So, like, you know, it sucks as a gamer. That's how you just got, especially because right at this point, you got to be smart with your money. You got to.
I just want to look at Random in the face and ask him if Kazum is doing a Demon Slayer night and Tengen Gyotaro is the main attraction at Kazum, and I say, hey, Random, they're showing Tengen Gyotaro at Kazum. Let's go. You staying home or you coming?
You're doing an event.
That's different.
It's an event of something I've already seen. I've never seen. First things first, I've never seen that fight in theater. And like, I don't. How is that the same for new content that we've never seen before? No, or that we've never seen adapted before.
But we can watch it at your house and we're cool. And it's the same thing, same exact thing, same thing. But at Kazum, let's go.
I got a nice system set up. So shit, it might.
It's not Kazum.
Obviously, yeah, but I think that's also that's the event itself. It's something I've already seen. Like if this, for instance, let me tell you this.
I feel like
season 2, this is what I'm gonna say. If season 2 was coming out and they're saying the Tengen Gyotaro fight is in Kazum, and I've never seen it before on screen, I'm gonna wait and watch it at home.
Random. This weekend coming up. Hey, let's go watch Tengen Gyotaro. Kazum is showing it. Are you going? Yes or no?
I think that
if I say Random, let's go Kazum. Tengen Gyotaro, the best fight in anime. Let's go watch it. We've seen it 100 times.
Once again, this is what I'm gonna say. Have I seen the content before? If I say yes, if I said yes, then okay, yeah, bro. If I've never seen the content before, I'm watching it at home.
I actually think before you segue, because Ty mentioned it, I actually do think Dragon Ball was a good one to mention. Because when we got, and again, they did Battle of Gods and all of that shit disgustingly, but they didn't do that shit for another year or 2 later. So there was this idea or this feeling of exclusivity because I'm watching something that niggas aren't going to see on Crunchyroll or whatever for another 2 years at a weekly release point at that. So even when it does release, they're getting a first episode when I've already seen the whole thing. Exclusivity matters when you're putting money behind shit. That's all. A week is crazy.
It adds to the value 100%. I'm not gonna deny that by any means.
Santos, do your hosting things. My fault, gang. I love you. You my buddy.
Let us know what I mean. We love the spirited conversations, whatnot. We're all friends, by the way, you know. But yeah, let us know in the comments what you guys think. What are your thoughts? Do you agree or disagree with this practice? Last segment I have for the news, and then we're going to the main topics that we do have. And Random called me about this one, and it's the Trouble in Paradise with Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel. Yeah, we got to talk about it. So some pictures got released of Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini, you know, hugging, hanging out, having conversations by the pool in a hotel. And this has led a massive spark to, the internet does internet things. Is there an affair going on? This isn't right because she's a journalist and she covers the NFL. He's a coach, whatnot. Is this a conflict of interest? So there's been a lot of things going on to the point to where now Diana Rossini, I think she was the head journalist writer for The Athletic.
Yeah.
She officially resigned from the company, stating that she does not want to add any more fuel to the fire, to this situation going on, blah 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 blah, etc. You guys can watch her resignation letter. It's all over the internet. So my question to you guys: what are you guys' thoughts on this situation? Is it a conflict of interest? Is this a double standard? Should she have resigned? What are your thoughts?
I think we should make this. This is not a moral topic for me. This is not a moral topic for me. I don't care about that part. It's the part where you got caught with your pants down, and then you got somehow you convinced, or your company went 10 toes down on you. It looks like you were lying. Because I think me and Santo just disagreed on, like, I think the fact that she resigned was kind of big to me. But also, we should also be known she had 2 months left on her contract. There were some decisions need to be made whether not to keep her anyway. So to be in that game, to be in that Shams Woj game, the part where you're breaking stories, we know it's a dirty business. Like, Jay Glazer goes and gets drunk with Sean McVay on vacation, and then somehow he always comes back and he has some kind of story. We know it's dirty, but once that credibility is gone, where I'm like, oh, I don't believe how you got your information wasn't on the up and up. Like, that's why I look at Adam Schefter different. Once we found out, Santo, that he was given the GM like his fucking notes of the shit he was going to talk about, like, I'm good on that. But it just saddens because I really did like I really liked her work. But when you're looking at the way she was kind of moving, some of the stuff that she was doing on wax for her job was like, it just looks really shisty. Like come on, bro. Now, I don't know if her career's over. I think she's still really good, but I think she's gonna have to lay low for a while though. But
she'll always have the career with the internet.
Yeah, it is also a double standard because Mike Vrabel's never going to get punished to the same extent.
Well, have you talked to his wife? I don't know if he's not going to get punished. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's not going to get fired because he's not going to lose his job because he was in a romantic relationship with Diana Rossini, allegedly.
I have no idea what the ethics rules are regarding that because I don't know all their positions or whatever. And I will say, just like how we do not advocate for these companies milking you dry of your cash, we also don't advocate for cheating as well. It is a moral issue. Bad cheating. So no cheating, not okay. But I don't care.
I'm not gonna hold your doubt. You cooked with that one, bro. That was smooth. That was smooth, bro.
Hey, man, we're a righteous group over here, man. Believe in good values.
I'll say this. I personally don't approve, or I wouldn't say you know what I'll say. I don't approve and I don't appreciate people just assuming things, because I think that a lot of the discourse that happened early online was that nothing has been revealed in terms of any this is with a moral issue type thing. There hasn't been any admission of infidelity or whatnot, so I don't want to cast any aspersions that way. In terms of conflict of interest, it's a gray line-ish type thing. I don't think it's black and white. Sure, like she met with Vrabel. They've been friends for apparently a very long time. Not just that, but also their spouses know each other and all of that stuff, which unfortunately may lead conversations differently in this day and age. But they have an established friendship. They're seen out hanging out. Nothing too intimate, in my personal opinion, was shown. But unfortunately, because I do think because she's a woman in this field covering a men's sport, she does have that stigma like, hey, maybe she's doing things that may ruin her credibility to get the stories and the breaks that she's getting. At this point, she was pretty much the highest ranking reporter, female reporter in the NFL. Woj, the Shams, the Schefters, she's up there. And this has pretty much tarnished or put a blemish in that career. In the terms of her resigning, I don't see it as maybe they found some things and whatnot, and she's just trying to get ahead of it. I think it's maybe I'm doing this before I get fired because of bad publicity type thing. That's my thought process. That way I can say like, hey, I left because I didn't want to bring any negative attention toward a company that has shown me so much, that has benefited me, that have shown me a lot of great things and whatnot. I hold this company to a great regard. Let me walk away so they don't have to deal with that. I think resignation that way does benefit her instead of her getting fired because of bad publicity. That's why I think she resigned personally. But I mean, I think Vrabel missed some of his pre-draft meetings and appearances and stuff. So they're handling things with caution. Unfortunately, that's just the business, and unfortunately, that's just women in the business. If something like this happens, unfortunately, it's a little bit tougher on women than it is on men covering a men's sport. Not gonna lie.
It's unfair. It
we
really
read
is
some of
unfair.
the member chats and super chats?
I haven't. I actually have them closed. If you guys can take care of that for me, that'd be great.
Shout out to Dan
Member for
Young.
22 months, Dan Young.
Yeah.
Loki became a member twice, apparently. Maybe he got
Twice?
the Shikai and Bankai tier.
Let's go.
All right.
Jaden said movie, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Oh, $2 super chat by Jay.
$2 super chat. Whenever it was, Riddell, love you, twin.
Yeah.
You didn't want to honor that one? Nothing. So what I'm kind of hearing a lot of y'all say, you think it's a woman issue?
To be honest with you, if I'm not saying this actually happened, but if we caught Jay Glazer in a romantic kind of relationship with an NFL coach, I think it'd be the same. The problem is,
okay,
it's the inherent like perception, Miles. That's what it's unfair. The inherent. If you look at those pictures, they obviously weren't like fucking, but like you can clearly be like, what's going on here? Especially the place where they were at. The fact that it was 2 hours away from the thing, like you could ask the questions, or those questions are now floating in your mind when they shouldn't have been before.
So I'm saying I wouldn't ask those same exact questions if the roles are flipped.
Yeah, if CC was somewhere with their version of Diana Rossini, I'd be asking the same questions if it was flipped.
Once we start getting some female coaches on the main stage, who knows? Maybe we'll see something.
Like now if all of a sudden if the top WNBA guy is on vacation with CC or pick insert WNBA player and they're in those same photos, I'd be asking the same questions. It's just I think it's the inherent perception of what's going on there. If you look at the spot they went to, that's a really romantic spot. I was like, all right, what okay.
I'm fine with all that. I just wasn't quite understanding like the double standard aspect of it.
It's
What
already
I-
there's
what-
already
my
Go ahead,
point of view
Santo.
was to the level that the outcry was. Like, I think it because she's getting it that way is because, and I was just getting into that. Somebody just put it on there.
That's true.
The way she talks about her husband is the way that Aisha Curry and Steph Curry. Sometimes she says things that you just like, man.
Steph did say he checked that. I did see a clip of him saying that they figured something out. She was tweaking.
Hold on. $5 super chat by Dan Young. Need everyone's take on the Avatar situation. This is the issue with everybody being owned by Paramount. Sucks for all who worked on it. I didn't even think about that part. But yeah, we kind of talked about it like, what, 10, 15 minutes ago?
I seen one of the animators had came out and said that they were like, damn, we worked on this thing for years just for people to be passed around like candy. I was like, yeesh.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel bad. That's why I'm watching
Yeah.
it like normal. Like I was supposed to be watching it.
morality is insane in this. I refuse to watch the league.
I would say WW Soul.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying. Nah. I mean, we did give our thoughts about it, but my quick thought, crazy. Should have extorted for more money. This company sucks. Those are my thoughts.
When we talked about it, I thought we were talking about the other Avatar series. So I was like, I'm good. Like, this ain't crazy. Then now that I know what it is, I mean, Riddell's right. It's unfortunate. Especially this is like a really, really popular franchise in the community. This is the one thing I think a lot of people really wanted. So it's a damn shame that this is how it's happening.
I also say the clips I did see, like I saw like 20 seconds of content, looks amazing, like immaculate. Probably the best animated Avatar I've ever seen of them do. So
Man,
I'm not the.
I actually saved it on my X that I actually have the movie, and Korra be doing some shit. Like it looks great.
Korra?
It looks yeah, Korra's in it.
Ew.
Wait, Korra's in the movie?
Yeah.
They probably do like a time skip.
Avatar Korra?
Yeah.
They probably do something like time skip.
No, is she a main character?
No.
No.
It's Aang.
No, it's
Aang.
It's
No,
Aang's thing. They probably just show like she's like a legacy thing. Like
I'm hoping it's not a.
I hope it's not AI, and I got trolled.
Wait,
I
from the clip that
ain't gonna lie
saw.
to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think you. I don't think Korra's in the movie.
I don't see how she would be in the movie. Aang would have to be dead.
I probably got trolled by
There's no
so
way.
the way I'm thinking is like they like at the end of the movie.
Unless it was Katara.
It could be. It's Katara. It's Katara.
Katara.
My fault, gang. My fault, gang. My fault, gang.
That's what I thought you were talking about at first, and then you
No,
down.
no, that's why I specifically said Avatar Korra. That's why.
Wait, what?
That's why I said.
Shut up, man.
I got
Stop to
bamboozled,
ruin my
man.
mood bringing up Korra, man.
They all look like fiends, man.
Oh, here
No,
comes
no,
Pie, man.
I'll cheer you up, Gintama.
Sometimes I'll block you. Actually, no, that's what I watched. Actually, great, man. Shout to Rachi.
To be fair, I'm not falling for the rage bait. To be fair,
I'm not ready, baby.
I did see. I don't know if you guys saw. Did I post in the group chat? I saw an image of like Aang's, or did I see it in the group chat? Aang's group, and they go like the best earthbender, the best firebender, the best waterbender, or whatever. And they say Korra's group, her ex-boyfriend, the guy she dated first.
Dang, that's tough.
And then the ex-girlfriend of her ex-boyfriend that eventually became her.
Serious? Are you serious? It's just people she dated?
Yes, and then a failed.
It's just people she dated.
Hey, let's not forget the failed movie star. Like, come on,
Nasty,
bro.
nasty, man.
It's not nasty. That shit.
It was so
That's not it, bro.
Nasty, man.
So these people, once again, I've never seen Korra. So
No,
these people
hey.
that the Avatar run around with AIDS shit.
They're
Bro.
master, bro. They hoeing my niggas, bro. now, obviously, like we gotta be real at the same time. Bolin is not Toph. Let's keep it real.
Okay.
Mako is not Zuko. I'm not saying that.
Okay,
like,
okay. Yeah.
But these niggas wasn't just bums though. They wasn't just bums.
But you know what it is? Here's the thing, right? It's okay. You know what it is? Here's the issue, right? It's the way that like people treat niggas that actually never. I'm about to compare Core to Bron. I'm about to say, you know, people, Lakers fans go from Kobe to Bron, and it doesn't matter what he does, he'll never be that. But that's no one in there is LeBron. That's disgusting. I apologize, my fault. But it's because we're holding to the Avatar, The Last Airbender standard of characters.
Yeah.
Like Bolin is no Sokka as a character, or Toph. Zuko's no Mako's no Zuko. Korra's no Katara. Asami ain't even goddamn Suki. Like,
come. But they not just garbage characters though. Ty, Bolin trash. I'm not going to defend Bolin. I think Mako and Asami are like good to great. Mako's pretty fucking good.
Great. I mean,
he's not Zuko.
I know, but that's okay.
That's an unfair standard, though.
You know what?
That's an unfair standard to hold somebody to.
He's the main male lead of Korra.
You know. Hold on. I didn't know that you were a Korra truther, and this puts us at a. We're usually locked in.
Loki cooking.
We are at a formal impasse.
Yeah.
So hold on. So Korra getting hate because she didn't face she wasn't rocking with the Avengers of her timeline.
It's not about them being the Avengers or anything like that.
But also, she's not. Dang, you know, like it's.
These are good players, man.
Random. It's like the bar that the Avatar: The Last Airbender set was so high.
Yeah.
What we got is just not good enough for what we originally got.
And you know what? I wonder how.
I don't think they're bad. That's my only. I don't think they're bad though. That's my.
They're
only
not okay. Thing. So like, are they bad? I think they're average. I think they're very mid. A lot of them are very mid. I think now I will say this: if Avatar: Last Airbender never came out, I'm saying they're mid in isolation. I think they're just like they're pretty maybe If Last Airbender never came out, it would have Korra would have moved some streets, man. It would have moved some mountains, man. But
I gotta deflect. I gotta deflect just one time. Mako or Toshiro. I gotta just save myself.
Oh my god.
Okay. A few things I learned about me, right? There's a few series I hate.
You hate Korra more. No!
I don't hate Bleach. I like Toshiro.
I like Bleach. Yeah, I do like Bleach.
So I hate Korra and Gintama for different reasons. I think Korra might be better than Gintama, unfortunately. But
you should be crashing out.
My hate for Korra.
I'm not falling for no rage bait. I don't need to.
I'm not, nigga. The world's not about you, Riddell. It's not about your damn rage bait. I'm saying that Korra. When I was growing up and I love Last Airbender, I saw the Korra commercial. I was like, yo, like Avatar coming back. We got a buff ass female protagonist. Oh, I was hyped. I never recovered. Never recovered.
I never recovered.
I never recovered, bro. I never recovered. I was like, bro, they gave me Timu, Mach, Zuko, and I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah. I mean, I dropped it, so I didn't have to.
I finished, and I watched it multiple times as an adult because I'm a fair man.
When I think something's bad, I stop watching. I can't do that.
I had to see if I was tripping. I wasn't tripping, bro.
Hopefully, that new Avatar is good though.
I was like, I couldn't be like, look, I'm never over like being done watching Aang story. That's why I was like, I don't want to invest into a whole nother series. I'll just find out if somebody else likes it. And then everybody I've talked to is like, yeah, we good on this, bro. We good.
We transitioned from Vrabel to Avatar. Shout out Super Chat. W Super Chat.
So it's a multifaceted podcast. Well, actually, man, it's hour 28 in. Let's go with our first topic of the night. Our first main topic of the night. Invincible. We do our Invincible episode review, recap, reactions. So in this episode, we saw Mark. Wait, not actually that. We saw
Thaddeus.
We saw Omni Man. We saw Oliver, get the father-son time. We also saw the Viltrumite leader. By the way, his Thrag with an amazing hairline. By the way, I'm not a big fan of his voice acting though. I'm not.
Everyone keeps saying that, but I don't know. I didn't read the comics. I don't know what I was expecting of him, but so
I don't know. I guess I was expecting something a little bit more menacing.
Who's his voice actor again?
You know what? I would like to see him in like different like scenes. Like
that's what I'm holding out for, because I think one of his subordinates, the one with the eye, the laser eye,
Krug or something. Krieg. Yeah.
Him, like his voice actor, I think is spot on. Like that's the type of voice I want to hear when I saw Thrag.
Oh.
That's just
really
me.
So the same guy who did Thrag's voice also did Ronin from the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
Ronin's not more menacing than this dude.
Yeah. But
you be like obsessing over a skeleton, like, all right, bro.
That's his dad, bro. Don't look at me. Just wait. A lot of people have been talking a lot of shit on Thrag, and I'm like, y'all.
His plan was dog water.
It was bad. It was bad in the comics too, bro. It's bad in the comics.
They invaded where the elite what's the name of the place? I'm terrible with names, by the way.
The Coalition?
Yes, the Coalition.
Telestria.
They invaded, they got their ass handed, they retreated. What do you guys thought about the episode, man?
I came with an agenda to push, but I'll let y'all speak about details of the episode. But I do have an agenda that we need to close once and for all.
I might be. I'm with Miles, man.
Oh my
God! I don't think you are. I don't think you are.
Listen, I think we might be.
I will say, shout out to Thaddeus, because he was not moving like that in the comic. He was getting his ass kicked in the comic.
Hey, for real?
The leader.
He's the old Viltrumite.
The old Viltrumite.
Oh,
in the comics. In the comics, Krieg beat his ass. It was insane. Krieg beat his. So it was that. But then in order to get Thaddeus up, apparently Tech Jacket got nerfed. So her stocks are really low right now. But yeah, I mean, I thought the episode was pretty good. The Oliver, it's when you really think about it, like the first time that Oliver gets to spend some time, quote unquote, with his dad. And it's like, because even in the comic, you're like, damn, this is really the first time, where they're talking and all that. And it's also, think about the last time Omni-Man was a dad. Think about the last time Omni-Man was a dad. It was mid of season 1. So I think it was really good for both. Obviously, the Coalition of Planets. Thrag's introduction could have been done better, but all I'm gonna say is sell all your Thrag stock. I'll take it. He got the best hairline in the business right now, and I'll take it. I'll take all your Thrag stock. I'm gonna be sitting pretty once he starts moving the way he's gonna be moving.
I'm not gonna sell stock to someone who can read the future. You think I'm crazy?
I would say random. Just hold your horses, because y'all Invincible fans, man. Y'all can't wait to tell niggas what happened.
I haven't spoiled nothing. I haven't spoiled nothing.
Do you think? So Omni-Man said 2 things regarding Oliver. Which one do you think was the truth? He was like, I didn't care about your mother. I didn't love her. And then he told Oliver, no, I was lying. I did love her. I think
the second part was true.
The second one.
The second.
So he was lying to Debbie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was. You know what? I don't know why, bro. This Omni-Man stuff is really, it's hitting a lot of niggas at home. Like, you saying you gotta like tell the old girl that the new girl wasn't really. Hey man, Omni-Man a real nigga, man. Real nigga for the let me clarify what I mean by real nigga. Real nigga as far as like that's a real reaction.
Go
that's
ahead.
What I mean. When I say he's a real one, I'm saying I can see that happening in real life. Where you're trying to get your own girl back, and you have to downplay the new girl. Like that's just some real shit.
Yeah.
That's real.
That's being a nigga, bro.
So y'all, and you niggas cannot tell me that
No,
never
you
in your
laughing.
life have you went to an old girl and downplay
That-
the new girl.
You know what?
If
You know what?
like
Like I said,
lying.
it's the reality. It's true. It's facts. It's also an ain't shit move, but hey, it's true. Two
Santo, you
things can be
worry
true.
about the wrong thing, Santo.
Nobody's saying. Nobody talking about Omni Man because he's a good dude. We just know how he move. We see niggas like that every day. Move
He's
like
one
that.
of us.
Yo.
When,
Hey,
it
man,
comes to
All
your-
I'm saying is,
when you love your shorties, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, bro.
this is what I'm saying.
why, bro?
Why does
I
Vegeta
agree.
get off the hook? Why? Why does Vegeta get off the hook?
But you don't got one girl.
Santo.
Ooh, this is
From
an angle I
who?
did not expect.
Why did so we met Omni Man, but why does Vegeta get off the hook, Santo?
That is true.
Niggas love if I say, oh, Bulma Vegeta, you're not gonna call Bulma a bird.
I said Bulma's a bird.
I'm talking to you, Santo.
I said Bulma's a bird.
You never said that, bro. You never said that, Santo.
When she hopped from Yamcha to Vegeta, yes,
They were broken up.
she don't ride.
She don't what?
She wasn't with that
Bulma
nigga.
trash. Bulma trash. Bulma trash.
They were broken up. What are you talking about?
Bulma trash.
Matter of fact, you do realize that he was the one that cheated.
Yeah, didn't
Who?
and Ade, as a non-Dragon Ball fan, I've heard that Yamcha.
Come on, Santo, man, lock in, bro.
No, Yamcha fumbled. But also,
He's the one that cheated. I don't see why she trashed for
Yamcha
leaving
got
that
the
nigga.
biggest layup. Like,
All I'm saying, that wasn't even what I was talking about. What I was talking about was, and something I know you capping, because I literally brought Vegeta. You was like, no, don't do that. Like, so you capping right now. That nigga Vegeta almost let Dr. Zero kill his wife and, well, not his wife, that was his baby mama and son. Future Trunks had to save them, and then said, yo, Vegeta, why did you save your wife and son? And that nigga said, why would I do that? I'm like, bro, so what?
Am I a
And Bulma
Vegeta
still
defender?
took that nigga back, and no one says anything. Matter of fact, all y'all remember is this nigga taken to the park in Super. That's all y'all really remember.
Since when did I become the Vegeta defender?
When I brought it up, Santo, you literally, yo, Santo, you play, you Santo, why you guys like
You know what,
Santo?
Ty?
You're my enemy.
You know what, Ty? Pull the clip, because I'm genuinely baffled
Santo,
right
I'm
now.
not talking about it. I'm talking about a text, Santo.
need the receipts.
Please.
Santo, when I find it, Santo,
Hey, man,
I'll be back.
You know what, Ty? One thing that you can say about me, I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong.
I listen. When I find the text, Santo, I'll be back.
Now, if you're wrong, I hope you extend the same courtesy that I extend you.
About you defending Vegeta, or not, or rather, you didn't want me to get into it. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh Lord.
Vegeta,
Anybody else would
Vegeta.
have thoughts about Invincible?
I mean, Ty touched on my agenda. Yeah, I think the Nolan narrative's got to die. I don't think it's fair to him. And then I feel like when you said what?
What part is not fair?
My nigga, he a struggling nigga trying to get back right with his family, and I don't think niggas is giving him a way in. And no matter what ground he moves, and no matter what mountains he shake, it's just never enough, man.
to be fair,
Don't you think there are certain actions that are not redeemable?
No, he didn't do the
Really?
he didn't do the action.
You know what?
He didn't do the actions that I consider irredeemable. No.
You know what? But you know what, Santo? I think at least there's a fine line, obviously. But I feel like there's more things. Here's the thing, right? I don't want Debbie to accept Omni Man back as it stands right here, right now. I've said that multiple times.
I agree.
Right? I'm saying, re-clarifying that to Santo. But I think that fiction. No, I'm re-clarifying because last time I got misconstrued.
I'm just laughing because you're like to me alone.
Yeah.
Me.
No, because
Okay,
last time we got misconstrued. It's fine. But I think that things are more lenient in fiction. Like a lot of mass murderers across multiple series that we love got redeemed. Like I don't know, like Omni-Man would not be the first mass murder to get redeemed. Like I
agree.
think we just talked about one Vegeta's mass murderer and a genocider. Like there's multiple characters in Naruto that were serial killers and started wars that got redeemed. So like Omni-Man is not that different than these niggas. Like
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
I agree. I believe in forgiveness. So I do think
this nigga, bro.
Riddell is in his politic bag right now.
I do think that when it comes down to Omni-Man, I'm curious to see what they do to make it so good where it's like he gets redeemed for Debbie. The Oliver one was clear and interesting, where it's like Oliver blamed him for, well, his entire species got killed, and then Oliver blamed him for, well, he said that I'd never cared about your mother, making Oliver basically a mistake. Therefore, he didn't care about me. So that's what he thought. So it took a couple months, time together, slow talking, and then figured it out. So I'd say out of like everybody, Oliver had, which is crazy because his entire species died, but it's technically not Omni-Man's fault. Like everybody else came to come and kill him. So now I have to see what he does for Debbie. I think Mark is kind of like in between. I have to see what he does for Debbie. We'll see.
I see it this way, and this is just my perspective. I do see the Omni-Man redemption. I think everything that happened in this episode was fantastic towards the redeeming of his character. Where he's taking care of Mark, pretty much nursing him back to health, teaching Oliver how to fight, getting close one-on-one time with Oliver, showing him a level of affection, and Omni-Man actually learning or acknowledging that he's not not to say that he's not a good dude, but he's learning how to become more human. I'll say that, how to get in touch with his emotions and stuff like that. And when he says it's not easy, I think that's development of a character. Now, in my opinion, for me, from what I've seen, I do think that there are actions that are unredeemable for a character. They can be forgiven, but not everything has to go back to the way it was. So that's what I think. I don't think Debbie should take him back. She can forgive him, whatnot. But to be with you again, I personally would never. I can't see you call me a pet. You completely obliterate my son while killing thousands of people in such a cold way. Like, if by the grace of God, like Riddell said, we believe in forgiveness. Forgiveness doesn't mean that things have to go back to the way they were. I can forgive you and not stay with this person. And that's where I stand. He can try everything to get back with Debbie. I don't think Debbie should take him back. I do think Debbie to move on past her grief, past her, any animosity that she may feel. Sure, forgive him. But that does not mean that she should accept him back into a place that he had before, which is marriage or anything affectionate or intimate. That's my stance.
You know what, Santo? I will say this one thing. So this is a little separate, but like sometimes I like when characters do things, even if I don't necessarily agree with it. For example, right? I would never try to be friends with someone that tried to kill me, but Naruto does it, and I think him doing it. I like that he did it, that he would extend himself to save Sasuke, even though I would never try to be friends with somebody that tried to kill me. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But it works for the story and is necessary.
Yeah.
So I'm not judging it based off of what I do. Is it based off, is it in character for this person? That's why I like that Debbie rejected him, because this version of her, it would not be in character for her to take him back immediately, right? Opposed to, you know, a different version of her. But I do think the best storytelling could come from, okay, imagine a world where the writers write it so well that you want them to get back together. That means they cooked something so crazy that someone like you, doesn't want to happen ever, is not even open to it, is not open to it. I think that means the storytelling is just that top tier. That's what I want. I want the story to. My thing is, I'm assuming that it's going to happen. So what I'm hoping for is that they convince me that it should happen.
Gotcha.
And I'll say this.
Before you go, I can agree to that. That, you know, story writers, storytellers make it to a point where even I want that. But I also see a storyteller do it to where, let's say it gets to a point where Debbie actually forgives him. They never get back together and they actually have an amicable relationship where I can say as a reader or as a watcher, be like, that is real. Mm-hmm. And I can also appreciate that. And it still works for the story.
Real.
So I can see it both ways.
Real.
And like I said, I only have something quick to say. That's why I keep on saying I'm hard pressed to see how they're going to do it. We will see. If they do plan to do it, kill off Paul. I'm just saying, kill off Paul. Don't make him deal with it.
So now Paul gotta die?
Right.
Yo,
like you get your girl too, you gotta die. Come on, man. That means that most people are dead. No,
you got no drip, no aura. Now you gotta die too. Damn.
Well, yeah. Give him a poetic ending. You know,
I don't think the reason I don't want that to happen
like
is
he
because
protect Debbie. He dies protecting Debbie. There you go, Omni Man. Now you have your.
No, the problem with that is though, like I don't want to see Debbie go through. I know you're joking mostly, but I don't want Debbie. That's more trauma to Debbie, because even though she don't like Paul like that, which she doesn't, right? That's still you still don't like if you dating somebody and you like them, you don't want them to die. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't, even if you don't see a future with them, what she doesn't see with Paul, I don't think she want the nigga to die, and she'll still be.
Bro, if she goes like, Paul, I'm breaking up with you. You know, like, why? I'm getting back together with Omni Man. Wait, the guy that called you a pet? The guy that beat the shit out of your kid? The guy that killed me? Yo, I'm good.
No. What happens is Here's what happens, right? And this might trigger some niggas, right? She come up to him and says, "Paul, I think we need a break," right? She don't say why we're on a break. She's like, "I need time to find myself. I need a break."
Yo, you're sick.
And then she pop up with another nigga. I'm just telling y'all what the fuck. I'm telling y'all, if y'all want some real, so I'll say you want some real shit. I'll tell y'all some real shit. A girl that is exploring options always says we need a break. Just keep it to the band, bro.
You better be honest about the break then. That's what I'm saying.
No, never there. How often does that happen?
Never honest, bro.
Hey, we know y'all don't want the real, bro. Miles, they don't want the real, bro. They don't want it.
Man, shout out.
That's gonna be so disgusting.
Paul,
nothing but cook.
Bruh.
Discord fellas, you already know what to do with that one.
Listen, man.
About
also,
to be the best gift.
Was so funny with
it's on Miles.
Miles is cooking. W give. The ending of the Invincible episode where they try to pump fake us with the conquest. Yo, he might come back. That's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. And is the blue lobster thing with Oliver? Does he say that in the comics? I wouldn't imagine so, because he's like, "Yo, I'm feeling this blue lobster." Then he said, "I ate it." I feel like that's an added.
I think that's a show thing. I can't remember off the top.
Hey man, they need to give him a take jacket, man.
Yeah, it makes sense for them to go like, "Oh, we know about the lobster thing, so we're gonna add this, and then we're gonna put a statement in there to make everybody realize that we're not doing that shit." He ate the lobster, so we good.
Okay,
that's a guess.
Yeah, I can see that. I want to do a take jacket.
Me too. I like Zoe, even though she's weaker. I like her.
Well, her stocks, man. People got no respect for Tech Jacket right now in the streets.
Trash.
I respect Check Jacket.
And she
It's
went and got my
cool.
nigga Space Racer. I respect her.
She did. She
Shout
did
out
do
Space
that.
Racer, man. It's about time we got some good help around here. He got a weapon that can just instantly, you know what I, you know. I saw that shit. I said,
You got
"Hey,
some-
nigga, salute."
We got some confidence in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Did y'all see that clip I sent y'all of the guy that cosplayed as Lucan, the black guy? That joke was so funny. So let me ask y'all a dumb question. If you see your homie get switched, are you going towards the danger or from it? Facts. People like, why did Lucan fight? Nigga, did you see what happened to that Brad Belcher fight? Nigga got lost half his body. What do you mean fight? Like, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What do you mean continue to fight, bro?
I don't know
Space
what
Racer deaded
is
that
it.
nigga.
I need General Krieg. I need General Krieg to just stay cutting, stay making sure Thrag's hairline is good.
Yo,
Because
you know,
Thaddeus was beating the fuck out of
that
him.
nigga. Now, I saw like a comic book panels of it. He did a lot better than covers in the show. That nigga was getting work, bro. Thaddeus, he was getting work, bro.
Like when I tell you Thaddeus gets his ass kicked in the comic, like I'm like, hey, bro, why are you even here? Is this what happens when y'all get old? Y'all just get nerfed like this? But oh nah, Krieg, go ahead, pick up them clippers, man. From now on, you just cut hair, okay?
Shout out, man. Cooking.
But yeah, as we can see, Invincible, great, amazing, phenomenal show, great story. Let us know what you guys think. You know, like I keep saying, and I'm gonna keep pushing it because we appreciate everybody in the comments, even though sometimes y'all be trolling. But hey, let us know what you guys feel. We'll definitely be looking into it. So let's get to the main topic of the show, and it kind of switched a little bit because, as you can see on the title of the thumbnail, a show came back for its what would it be, third series? This is the final series of The Boys, right?
Season.
It's the final season.
Yeah,
Season 5. It's final season.
Season 5. Season 5 of The Boys. It just, it restarted, and we want to know, will The Boys be one of the greatest shows of all time?
Yeah, I think so.
Look at characters, cast, Butcher, Homelander, random. What just happened? You good?
Jalen Green just hit an incredibly nasty 3.
Oh,
Jalen Green.
Jalen Green on a step back too. I think he got fouled. Wow.
Okay.
Shout
I thought it was something different, but so
they were getting blown out. They fought back. I apologize.
Oh, you're good. So, like I said, we have antagonists like Homelander, redemption characters in what's A Train. Can this show be one of the greatest shows of all time?
I think it already is. Like I think it's in the top. It's one of the top tier shows. Like, I mean, there's thousands of shows out there, and that you know what I'm saying. Like we're talking about like we're talking about a 1% show. The similar how like a lot of top manga we talk about airing the 1%. I think it's already one of the best ever.
Tie, because the conversation that I'm assuming Santos was talking about is when people go like, "What is the greatest show of all time?" Will they say The Boys? Like general conversations, I would say the shows I hear is like Breaking Bad. I hear that. I hear Game of Thrones before it got bad. I hear The Wire. I hear The Sopranos. So it's like
Game of Thrones before it got
will
bad.
it be able to go? Will someone go like the greatest show of all time is The Boys, and the other person goes like you're cooking. Like they agree, they understand the argument where it could be a consensus potential greatest show of all time. I think that's what it sounds like.
That's what I'm trying to premise. Like,
can it be a consensus?
Like couple shows that like The Wire, you have Breaking Bad, like you said, shows like House of Cards, Orange is the New Black, things of that nature.
Orange is the New Black.
Do
Boys better than that, bro. But I think that certain shows that's crazy.
No, no, it's not crazy. I disagree.
I about to say, I feel you, but I feel like certain shows, once certain series get into like this ilk, people don't like to put anything near it. I feel like The Boys can be like in one of the high. Like, it'll be a goat. I mean, probably not, because I feel like people have already solidified their minds. Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad are kind of the top two. At least that I always hear. And people have made their minds up. There's nothing gonna change it.
So
To me, it's kind of like sports. I'm saying it's kind of like sports, right? People are saying things like, "Oh, like let's say that SGA wins 3 chips and 3 MVPs." People are like, "Is he top 10, nigga? Why wouldn't he be?" But niggas don't want to have a conversation because it makes some people
I feel you
uncomfortable
on that.
at how good it is. That because I have my set top 10, I don't want to change it. So anything new, I don't like to hear it. I feel like
unless you're Wemby.
TV is like that too. Like people, no matter what people say, Breaking Bad, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, and maybe a few other things. No matter what happens, are going to be solidified top 5, and people are going to be afraid to put anything near it. So,
Yeah, it needs to be so undeniable that they have no choice but to remove themselves from the nostalgia. Here's my thing. I said this in a TikTok. I decided to make a TikTok for the first time in like weeks. Here's what I said about The Boys. I do think The Boys can be the greatest show of all time because, one, I think the characters are some of the best written characters, from the side characters like A-Train to the main characters like Butcher, Huey, to arguably one of the greatest villains TV has ever produced in Homelander. They have amazing cast of characters. The story, the plot, the twist, all of that has been amazing from The Boys as well. The world, the setting, Vought, the superheroes, all of that's been amazing. I said this, and this is a bit unfair, but I do think it matters. I said one of the things that storytelling can really, one of the most important things it can do for an audience is relate to them. The relatability makes you more invested in what is trying to be told here. And I do think there's a lot of intentionality, and I do think it's a necessary intentionality from The Boys to relate to what's going on in current society. I can directly reference so many of the things that they mentioned that is currently going on from the past year of the current administration. Yes, I'm talking about politics. They reference the Insurrection Act. They reference getting rid of DEI. They reference the president pardoning corrupt people. They reference the presidential immunity. These are direct things that the current president has been doing. So when it comes down to that relatable messaging to really outline what we're actually going through, I think that is hard to do, especially when it's like as chaotic as it is right now. And they're doing it masterfully so far. They do have to nail the ending, but I will consider it like one of the greatest shows of all time if it's able to kind of nail what it's trying to tell the people through this show.
Yeah, I don't think it's hard to do using all of these references to the social climate that we're living in right now. I will say one thing I do like about The Boys that they do a lot when they do make those references, be it culture, be it political, whatever it may be. I never feel like it's forced. How in movies or shows sometimes want to push an agenda or highlight an agenda, at times it feels forced, and that to me is bad writing.
you know, the thing
That's
about it,
just
Santo,
what's up.
is that people can accept anything you say if you make it funny.
Yes.
The Boys is funny because a lot of these things happen and they make it funny. Like I'm trying to be careful because Homelander said some things that Homelander says is messed up, but he says it in a funny way. Like a lot of the delivery of certain things, whether it be like whether they're talking about race or some type of whatever your social status is or whatever they're talking about, they deliver it in a funny way. That's why comedians can joke about anything. Like good comedians can literally say the most horrible things about anyone of any culture of any age, and people will laugh at it because it's funny. So The Boys does a good job of that.
I will say, and this is not to like argue with what you're saying because I agree.
Mhm.
There are even moments in the story where it's not a clear, funny scene, where the message still is very balanced in what it's doing. Like when they were doing the DEI stuff, that wasn't a funny scene. They were just talking about getting rid of it as a means to just like go in and attack something because it's going to make a certain group of people feel better. Like it was very clear on how they were outlining it, but it made sense on like what the boys was doing in that current moment. So, and that's how it's used today. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, let's just get rid of this. So this will make them happy. But
I ain't gonna lie, I think that even delivered that low key be funny. Like because I like anytime Homelander is talking about like for example, when Stormfront is talking about being like a white nationalist to Ryan, Homelander's face, he was like, they're talking about something serious, and it's like there's this dark undertone, but Homelander's face made his reaction was funny. Or a scene where he was like, man, she's talking about about the white race. Man, I'm the only race. I was like stuff like that. I'm like, he's such a joke, bro. Not gonna lie. But yeah, real. The Boys is fire, man.
I'll just say, I think when you have to be the best or be considered the best, I feel like the time period matters. The Boys is probably the best show of like this decade or this generation, if you will, of shows, right? So if someone wants to say, oh, I believe The Boys to be the GOAT, I wouldn't necessarily, like, it wouldn't make me scoff. I wouldn't feel away. I wouldn't look away. Like, it's an acceptable answer. That being said, I don't think it's as good as some of the other shows that we mentioned. If I had to put like a tier list of where it belongs, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, I feel like The Boys is closer to the respect level of The Office than it is the respect level of a Game of Thrones. And I understand they're drastically different. I'm just talking about in like a tier list of shows. When I'm thinking of shows like Mad Men, Mr. Robot, Breaking Bad, like was said earlier, I don't think The Sopranos, I don't think it's as good as those shows. But right now, it's definitely one of the best out for sure. So I don't think it's a bad thing to say it's the GOAT or you feel like it's the GOAT. Not at all.
I get what you're saying because The Office is a good example in consideration where you have to put a caveat to proclaim it the best. Where you go like the best sitcom. A lot of people put Office. And then this for The Boys, it'll be the best superhero show.
I agree. I don't think it's close. I think it's the best superhero show. Even with its dips and turns, even with its kind of losing its theme, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Punisher, Green Arrow, The Flash, even the legendary first 2 seasons, I think The Boys are better than all of those. But when I put it up against those other shows, like House of Cards, that's my shit. There ain't a single character as good as Frank Underwood in The Boys. Not a single one. Not even Homelander. So
I gotta peep. I gotta lock in.
Riddell,
really do.
that's gonna be your favorite. Just because it's you, nigga, that's gonna be your favorite show. I swear to God, it's gonna be your favorite show.
I swear Riddell's gonna get a ring and he's just gonna tap desk. Like, oh man.
His fourth wall
Riddell.
breaks and that, bro. I can't wait for those when I'm watching the show. I'm like, come on, man. Talk to me. Like, we got to figure this shit out. Yo, bro, think about this, Miles. At one point, Frank Underwood's girl left him to go cheat on him with a dude. Meanwhile, something happened politically, and he's still trying to get to vice president. Something happened with his guard. His guard's gone.
Yo, you be low key spoiling the story, bro.
Yeah. He's not gonna fucking watch it.
I want you to.
Years.
He is gonna watch it.
When he's gonna watch it?
I'm gonna say whatever he feels like it. The same way you need to watch One Piece. Now, Riddell, what I am gonna say, I want you to think Donald Trump with more of a voracious appetite and extreme intelligence. That's the main character.
Frank Underwood got more.
I'm talking like 5D chess. Like he's not playing around, bro.
Demon.
He's not playing around. And it's all because he got slighted. He wanted to be Secretary of State. He was the House Whip, and niggas didn't give it to him. Mm-hmm. He basically makes America his because niggas didn't make him Secretary of State. He was like, fuck it then. I'll be the president then. Fuck y'all niggas. That's the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm definitely.
The British one is also really good, but I wanted to stick with American television. The House of Cards is originally a British show.
British?
Yeah, it's originally a British show. It's just as
Oh.
good, if not better. I'm not gonna lie.
man. I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna tap into that. One of the best shows Netflix ever made.
House of
I don't
Cards
care
is
what
dope.
Okay. So Miles brought this up. So I got some names here. So the last decade, you know, The Boys. Which let me just to see if we want to make a clip out of this. How good is The Boys? Is The Boys one of the best shows of the last decade?
Oh yeah.
Here are
Yeah.
some names. The Boys versus Westworld.
The Boys.
I actually might say that also, but I didn't watch a lot of Westworld.
I'm going to Boys.
There's a reason.
Okay. The Boys versus Severance.
Ooh.
Y'all, I haven't seen it, but y'all don't talk about The Boys the way y'all talk about Severance.
I'm not so
that's what
Santo.
we start
I
talking.
forgot that Severance came out in this decade. I'm gonna give it to The Boys because Severance is not done. Well, the first season of Severance, man.
Goated.
Oh my god, man.
I still got to
Man.
finish Severance. I did enjoy it when I was watching it.
You know, Ty, what episode are you on?
I don't remember. It's on my sister account. Like we were watching it, and I don't know where episode I'm on.
I'll you know what? You guys keep on talking about the Severance like it's that shit. I'm gonna get the Severance.
Sign me up.
I
You want to
would
watch?
say this. I would say this. Severance has one of the best hooks. Like the first scene of Severance, I was like, what? I was so intrigued after that first scene. It actually is like a really good first scene, and it makes you ask a lot of questions.
All right.
Severance is so good. Now I'll say the season 2 is not as good as the season 1, but the character development of all 4 of those niggas in that cubicle, oh my god, bro. The lore, the Kier Egan shit. That shows gas. That shows gas.
Okay.
You're gonna have to lock in.
All right. So The Boys versus The Witcher.
The Boys.
The Boys.
Boys.
Witcher had the chance to be some all great, but they just fucked it up.
Okay.
The way they try to hit bro out too when he left. The shit they tried to do to slander his name was insane.
Yeah, nobody's watching that shit now. Henry Cavill's gone.
Yeah, it's cooked.
Okay.
Crazy.
So next name. The Boys versus The Last of Us.
The Boys.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good. I think just The Boys is just better.
Okay. Next name. The Boys versus The Mandalorian.
The Boys.
I haven't seen that.
I have not seen The Mandalorian.
I've only ever seen
Mandalorian's good. Oh, I'm the only one who's seen it. Mandalorian's good. I like all the seasons, but the storytelling's not nearly as dynamic as The Boys.
Okay. I got 3 more names. The Boys versus Fallout.
The Boys.
I haven't seen Fallout.
Okay. The Boys versus House of Dragon.
House of Dragons clears. House of Dragons clears. It's not close. Sorry.
Really? I heard a lot of people don't like House
I
of
heard
Dragons.
season 2 is not that
A lot of
good.
people don't like House of Dragons because I haven't heard the criticism, so I can't answer to what you heard. So that's not what I'm
It's
trying to do.
basically what I told you before, where people think it's boring because it expand or the boring pacing because it expands storytelling that's not like in the books because there's not a lot of content, but they try to expand it is what I heard.
That's what makes it fucking fantastic. If you read the books, it literally creates a lot of context for situations that felt like dry or flat. It gives like the background exposition that was needed to make these kind of situations work full circle. The thing like the war between the Greens and the Blacks, which is the main conflict in season 2, a lot of that stuff is like very fast paced. This is a battle, someone dies. I don't want to say names to spoil. This is a battle, someone dies. This is a battle, someone dies. You get the inner workings of the politics. You get how characters feel about each other. You get like, the core Game of Thrones stuff where there's fallouts in the relationships, things like that. I think House of Dragons is the best Game of Thrones show. Like, it is. I think by the time it's finished, it's gonna be better than the first Game of Thrones. And then Duncan Atoll is just too early in its inception. I do think Sir Duncan Atoll probably has the second best season one, Game of Thrones being the first, but it's still new. But House of Dragons is fucking amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and this is like a little bit of black people glaze. The moment I saw black niggas with gold eyes and white hair, I said, "Yeah, this shit gas." And they can ride, they can ride dragons, and them niggas wear gold armor and shit, and they respect it. I was like, "Yeah, this shit is fire."
Real.
And
A lot of people got mad about that.
I know.
And staying in the same universe. The last name on the list was The Boys versus Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
The Boys, just because the Night of the Seven Kingdoms is only one season. That is one of the most unique ones, first seasons I've seen in a long time, and I think the comedic value that it does provide does actually compete with The Boys. Night of the Seven Kingdoms is fucking hilarious. It's super funny.
It showed you, and then I think a great build up to the actual Trial of Seven too. The Trial of, like, they maximized what they could do. They really.
I'm not gonna lie, like, even if you don't plan on watching all of these shows, the fight between Duncan and Larion, it's Arian. You know, Arian, Larian, Valerian. These niggas got the same name.
Yeah,
but the fight
man,
between
Targaryen names is trash. Y'all use the same 6 names. Chill out, bruh.
That fight between Duncan and Arian, though, might be the greatest television fight I've ever seen. It was that good. Like, I'm talking random, the scene where he's kind of like down, the first time he's down, and his mentor comes, he's just like, get up. And that nigga, but he's dead though, he's not there. And that nigga's just, and this nigga's stumbling through I'm like, bro, I really feel for this nigga. I cry. I'm not gonna lie, certain shows be good enough, I be crying. When I be watching One Piece, I be crying. When I watched Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I was crying. That shit, you can feel the emotion through the storytelling. And then the angles they shot, first person angles of a nigga riding a horse, that shit's gas.
Well, I mean, they had a lower budget, so they really, I think what they found was the creative director too, and they made that work. Obviously, when Game of Thrones, Miles, when my boy, he might be my favorite Targ. I'm not gonna hold you. When he goes down,
Arian?
Nah.
You said your favorite? Oh. Nigga.
It was just like it was just like when Ned dies in the show, I was shook. I was
it's
like,
the emotional investment. Because when they took off the helmet and they're doing the slow camera pan, I was like, fuck. And then you get to see the actual damage. My heart dropped I was like, yo.
And then you Miles, have you watched the show since? Have you watched it over again?
I have not.
Go back and watch it over again.
Okay.
The whole time they fucking tell you. They're just telling you, like, this is gonna happen. Even like when Baylor pulls up to the council thing,
sure.
When he's like, "Oh, I will take Sir Duncan's side," and that when he takes a little extra second to take off his helmet more than everybody else, they're fucking telling you, because he's like, and then he pops it out real quick. And I'm just like, bruh, and all because it was some girl's like 12th birthday, and now the royal, bro, Ty, you're the king. All right, hey, we're gonna go to a little birthday party over here. All right, bro, y'all be cool. A few days later,
the line of succession is fucked.
What you mean my son's dead? What you mean? Your heir, Ty, the heir to the kingdom is dead.
I like Game of Thrones for that. That's real.
Oh my god, bro.
You don't always need a I feel like that's how life, and then we'll move on after this. I feel like that's how life kind of happens, like, really though. It doesn't take some big catastrophic event for everything to upend in your life. It could be a small thing that creates a crazy domino effect. And that's what I love about Game of Thrones. It'll take some simple shit and turn it into the whole world at stake.
And it's one of those deaths where you could legit, if that guy lives, everything's different.
I mean, think about the story of Game of Thrones. They pushed Bronn out the window, and it caused all of this.
I'm about to say also, little things cause those problems is usually the better way to go in storytelling, because it keeps the story simple. Like, it's a simple conflict that blows up. When I watched them push that poor baby out that window. First of all, he was bad for climbing up there. Mama said, "Don't climb up that tower." He was being bad. He need a whooping. Don't whoop your kids. We don't endorse that. But it caused all that. I was like, dang, they gotta figure out, okay, so is he gonna wake up and send in assassins and make sure you don't wake up and tell him that these two people in here doing the freaky deaky. It was a lot of stuff going on, man.
The way that assassin thing is the biggest. Like so there's a fire going on, right? And everybody's throwing different shit in there to see if the fire can go up crazy. But Joffrey just fucking has a tank of gasoline, Miles, when he sends the fucking cat's paw to go kill Bran. That was the gasoline on, and all because he heard his dad. His dad was talking about a horse. But he's like, man, sometimes when them motherfuckers old, you just gotta take them out. Like, when they're too old, when your horse is too old, don't make them suffer. Just kill them. But that's not what Joffrey heard. Joffrey just heard when you take something out when it's old or when it's crippled or something, it's just better than living crippled. And Joffrey's idea for that was like, I'm gonna steal my dad's knife, send some random nigga to go kill Bran. Now Caitlyn fuck it up in the Riverlands now because of that shit. But even before that, I tried to and this I apologize, Santa, but so when I was out with my girl this weekend and I started talking to her about Game of Thrones, Miles, I've never tried to explain Game of Thrones to somebody who don't know shit about it before. Imagine trying to give somebody a really quick synopsis of Game of Thrones.
I've done a harder one.
Like I couldn't do it.
I've done Kingdom Hearts. That's harder.
Oh, you're insane. I was like, bro, just play the game.
Kingdom Hearts is
play the game. At some point, they start time travel. I don't know what the fuck's happening. I don't even try with Kingdom Hearts. How did you even accomplish that?
I would say the hardest thing about explaining Kingdom Hearts to anybody is getting over the nobody. Once you can get people to understand the difference between a nobody and a heartless, when it pertains to like the actual characters, it becomes easy because they're like, wait, so Xemnas is Ansem? And I'm like, yeah, Ansem is his nobody. They're like, but he's also Xemnas? That's his heartless. Now, why is he each of those things? He sacrificed his heart, put it into another body, and it was able to, get light because of all of the darkness he had inside of him. And then his other self doesn't have any of the. It becomes a lot. But as long as you get past that fundamental pillar, it becomes easy to explain all of the characters. Organization 13, Sora, Shion. It becomes very simple once they understand nobody's a heartless. That's all it takes.
See, my problem is just that Game of Thrones
doesn't
offer that. It
just that sounds like a perfect episode of Spawned In coming soon, explaining Kingdom Hearts to the.
We can do that after Pragmata and Sleeping Dogs if you want.
I mean, the only one I'd have to really replay is 1. 3 is fresh on my mind, and 2 is the GOAT. But I'd have to replay 1, and then the side stories, y'all got to get that out the mud. 358 Days, get it out the mud. Dream Drop Distance, get that shit out the mud. Union, get that shit out the mud.
Just watch the video game movies, man. It ain't worth it going back. There's a reason why you can't even play 3 out of 5, 3.25 days, whatever the fuck it is. It's like, you know what I mean?
Shout out Kingdom Hearts. I will say this because we actually didn't really touch much about the episodes other than the crazy stuff. A-Train's him. A-Train is him. He deserves all the respect. That was a beautiful full circle moment for the character. Shout out him. Shout out Kimiko. She could talk now. She's yapping, talking like a TikToker. And shout out Soldier Boy. He's about to fuck everything up. Mm-hmm. Everything is cooked with that virus.
Top Soldier Boy.
Spoiler alert for people who haven't seen The Boys season 5. RP A-Train.
Lock in. I'm sorry.
RP A-Train, man.
RP A-Train.
Beautiful.
You know what death is really good when people around social media are mourning this dude's death. Like I've seen so many A-Train edits. Beautiful. His character development was fantastic, bro. W writing, man. Also, Homelander. The funniest scene. I think I seen y'all a clip when he said, "I love internment camp Huey." She's zesty. That had me crying, bro. Hey, Homelander. He's scary. He's funny. His backstory is amazing. Homelander gonna be uncomfortable conversations, man. That shouldn't be uncomfortable.
He a lead villain. Hugh needs to beat his ass. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta pack him up.
Yeah, if they take his power, it's all going through that his powers might get taken away by the very end.
Is it just me?
That's what I'm
this
on board
might be
with.
just me. Am
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
the only one that every time Butcher talks, all I think about is Jack Sparrow?
Yeah, it might be you.
Like,
What?
Like,
I see the connection.
Oh, I kind of get it now.
No, I get it. I just
Like-
never thought of that. But
like he like his voice, his inflections, the way he speaks, it's literally Jack Sparrow. Watch Pirates of the Caribbean and then watch Butcher, and I kid you not, close your eyes, you're hearing the same person.
no, I can now. I'll think about it now that you said it. I didn't think about it before, but I can see it.
Yeah, I mean, I see the mannerisms are similar. Now, Butcher be tweaking, but that's also a great character.
Yeah, Butcher's fire.
Butcher's cool.
Shout out Butcher.
crazy.
I just want to say, just my piece. I just want to say, shout out A Train. It should have been the Deep, but shout out A Train.
Bro, we got a pack.
I think it will eventually be the Deep.
The Deep
red
ain't
pill with
shit,
the Deep.
bro.
I hate the Deep,
Yep.
and we're supposed to. We're supposed to hate him.
But you know
Yeah.
what?
Definitely a heel for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. A character, if the Deep is so funny though, like these niggas are funny. I'm sorry, we need to like Robert Dover said it. The Red Pill podcast, like this is funny, bro.
Yeah, that was funny.
Like, bro, the boys have some great comedy actually, and I be dying.
Bro, he says similar things to actual. That's why Boys is so great. These people talk like this. Like this is not a parody. People actually be like, pampering your girl. That's gay, bro. You can't be pampering your girl. That's gay, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he say you want to feel like a beta male.
It's like what the fuck are we talking about?
I like it. I agree. I think the boys is the writers are very aware of the social climate, and they're taking and so they take advantage of it really well.
Facts. Shout out the boys. Moving on, Santo.
Clips?
All right, let's do some clips. Okay. So, do some clips here. Well, since we were talking about the boys, let's start off with the boys. And this is a unique one. But this is like, how many live action speedsters can you name that A Train is better than?
Live.
How many? I mean, oh man.
As a
How many live action speedsters that
A Train is better than?
A Train
is a better
than?
character. Better character than?
Better character, because obviously he's not nearly as fast as some of these dudes. So
or speedster as in niggas that only run.
yeah, their ability is just speed. So
I was about to say that nigga Homelander move like a speedster, man. Okay.
I'll start off with a hook, then we'll just go in this order. How many live action speedsters can you name that are worse than A Train? So I can name 3 speedster characters that A Train is better than.
Oh, that he is better than.
That he is better than.
Oh, okay. That's not as hard as I. Because I was about to say, whenever it gets to me, I'm just calling bullshit. I'm not gonna cap.
Speedsters. Hold on.
Can we include movies?
Yeah, 3.
So 3 speedsters. Oh, so you said you can name 3 speedsters that A Train is better than.
Yeah.
Better character than.
So yeah, 3 people that you think that A Train is better than them.
Correct.
And these only live action.
So name me worst characters in A Train.
Yeah, worst characters than
Better
speedster characters.
And this is just live action.
Yeah.
Live action.
I don't know. I don't know that much.
I don't know that many speedsters. That's the problem.
That's
Live
what I was
action?
thinking. Oh,
Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm just gonna say I don't even think I can name 3. So bro.
Gotta give me a
Like-
layup.
like-
I'll
like
take a
name the 3 niggas. Like, I don't. We got 2, baby.
If you wanna switch us, I'll say 4, and then he can bullshit me. At least we'll have 4 characters. I think I can name 4.
Okay, all right. You offered. That's fine with me. Miles
Now-
said 4.
They're gonna be
All
from
right.
one show.
You were gonna
I'm gonna do. I can say 4, but random call bullshit on me. I can name 4 characters that are worse than the. I almost said the Flash. I can name 4 characters that are worse than A Train.
I'm gonna call BS on that.
Okay.
Bullshit.
At number 1, I got worse. At number 1, I got Fox Quicksilver from the
Ooh.
X-Men, the X-Men films. At
Agreed.
number 2, I got Quicksilver again from Age of Ultron, different Quicksilver. At number 3, I got Eobard Thawne from season 2. Season 2 of The Flash. And then at number 3, I got Jack Savitar from the Arrowverse. He's a speedster.
I would agree to that. You could have named so many
Yeah.
from the Flash series. You could have named a reverse. No, you already did reverse.
Now,
Flash. Zoom. You could have done Zoom.
Dr. Zoom. Yeah, Dr. Zoom.
Wally West.
Wally
I'm not
West is
gonna hold you.
pretty bad.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna hold
You could,
After,
you know, you
season
could have,
3, I'm-
you could have named Quicksilver from what WandaVerse is it? WandaVision?
There's a Quicksilver in WandaVision?
No, he was never. You could name his son though. No, Wanda's
It
son.
was it was an imposter Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So the big question is, you could have also named the DC Flash. I mean, just another one out there.
Oh, I didn't see the. I never saw the Snyder's cut, so.
Yeah, you ain't missing much. I will say this:
Trash.
the only comp, if we're being honest, in this conversation, is Barry Allen. Is he better than Barry Allen?
Season 1 Barry Allen?
Yeah, Barry Allen. Yeah.
I'd probably give it to. I'm only saying season 1 because the show goes to shit after season 1. That's why I'm gonna give it to A Train. I'm gonna give it to A Train. It's not Barry Allen's fault.
A Train, the goat speedster, the blueprint. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out A Train. Next clip I got. This is inspired by Ty in the group chat. I can name X DBZ characters a Viltrumite can beat. So
wait, I thought it's X characters that can beat Viltrumites. Could be a Viltrumite.
I mean, we can reverse it. I don't care.
Oh.
Same. It's the same universes we're talking about. So, do you want to do?
Because I can name a lot of niggas that could beat a Viltrumite. That's why that's what I thought.
I legit.
Let's do that one.
Yeah, because the opposite is like
obviously
Earth.
that, so.
like maybe Yamcha can't beat a Viltrumite, but it's gonna be close.
I don't know, super. I don't know.
If we that's what I'm saying. If we go by what they are currently, Yamcha is the only one
that's
that.
what I'm going by.
But even then, I'm like, I still think Yamcha, General Craig is dead when he fights Yamcha.
So wait, we're listing off niggas that can't beat a Viltrumite?
That
C-A-N.
can be a Viltrumite.
That can beat a
C-A-N?
Yes,
Yes.
can.
Yeah,
So
I'm about to name 100 niggas. And DBZ?
I was gonna say,
That's why I was like,
all first.
That's
Y'all should
the
do
other
that.
way was.
I think the other way is better.
because
that can't.
we can name less people. You would name way more people in DBZ.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I could do, but okay, I could do it fast. Because I can say,
Bro, you're gonna name like 200 characters.
What,
No,
that
no,
can? C-A-N?
I was gonna start at like 30 or 40, but I was gonna do it fast.
I'm with you on the 30-40.
Like
I think it's easy.
No, it's
and I'm
true.
naming bombs, respectfully. I'm naming bombs.
that
That's
could be
why
a
the other way. The other way's better because there's less of them.
Zarbon is cooking a Viltrumite. Dodoria cooking a Viltrumite. Kui? Y'all niggas don't even remember. Ty know who Kui is. You know,
Vegeta blew that nigga up, but he'll blow up a Viltrumite.
Yeah.
Kui won't, you know what I'm saying? Bum.
All right, let's have the serious conversation. We're gonna do it the reverse, because the other way we would have to name 100 characters.
Wait, so I gotta name a Viltrumites that can beat a Dragon Ball character.
No. How many?
No.
Name a Dragon Ball character that will lose to a Viltrumite, basically.
That will lose to a Viltrumite.
Lose
Yeah,
to a Viltrumite.
yeah.
So, lay up the hook. How many DBZ characters can you name that a Viltrumite can beat? We're putting
Okay.
Viltrumite in the DBZ universe. That's how I started out.
I can name. How do I start this off? I can name.
I'll also preface this: everybody is obviously not a human, like actual fighters. They have to be fighters.
Okay.
Niggas be like,
I was just about to say farmer with gun.
I concede.
We can't random civilians.
Every single, because bro, Ty, go ahead, bro. I want to see the number that Ty said.
Okay, I can name 10. I can name 10.
I can't win.
Wait, okay. And also,
you're doing red ribbon, niggas?
What caveat? Can I say like a character at a certain point in the story? Like what? Like because there are niggas,
okay.
like there are niggas in OG Dragon Ball that can't be the Viltrumite. Like that's just a fact.
mhm.
You know
Right.
what? Just for fun, yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. If we say that, cool. Yes, I can name 10.
Bullshit.
Oh,
Name
the
it.
BS on me?
You're not right.
Name it. I'm trying to go.
Okay.
Yo,
I got you. So
This man Santo said, "Hell no! Why do you say 10?"
If we talk Mercenary Tao,
I agree.
Grandpa Gohan,
I agree.
King Ox King, that's 3.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think Ox King can beat a Viltrumite.
Can't beat Oliver. No, let me
hmm?
not be nasty. Let me not be. He can't be Oliver pre hyperbolic island, hyperbolic planet.
Okay, so you said they have to be. You said they have to be fighters. Black, blue, and red can't beat a Viltrumite. That's 6. These are guys for the Red Ribbon Army.
Red Ribbon.
They can't be Viltrumites.
Red ribbon.
Let me think. I don't think Android 8 can beat a Viltrumite. That's 7. I don't think Android 8 can beat a Viltrumite.
And which one is that? That's not Frankenstein.
Android 8 is the one for OG Dragon Ball. OG Dragon Ball.
Frankenstein, yeah.
Like Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, I said it's not Frankenstein you talk about, is it?
You know it is. I don't think he beat a Viltrumite.
Oh yeah, I don't think.
Yeah,
Frankenstein
so
won.
7.
I was just making sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Chi-Chi can't beat a Viltrumite. She was a fighter in OG Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Chi-Chi. I don't think that Pilaf and them can't beat no Viltrumites. Pilaf gang.
That was the name I was waiting for.
That's the
no.
Pilaf
is not beating no Viltrumite.
All 3 of them cannot be Viltrumites. That's
All right, that's 10. Bonus question: can Hercule beat a Viltrumite?
No.
He
Cannot beat a Viltrumite.
Okay,
I got one. Can Chaozu beat a Viltrumite?
Yes.
Yeah.
High difficulty.
A Viltrumite. I think so. I think A Viltrumite.
He would struggle.
All right, and the creme de la creme, the meme character, can Yantra beat a Viltrumite?
Yes. A Viltrumite, absolutely. Because think about it, right? There were some superheroes in Invincible that could take some of the Mark variants. Like not all the Viltrumites are top tier. Like Mark counts as the Viltrumite. If I say
no, yeah, I was saying the only one that I remember I'm trying to remember the ones that won 1v1. It's like Tech Jacket. Who else beat 1v1?
Space Racer.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's enough.
Thaddeus, if you go by the show, Thaddeus too.
Well, I'm saying that's enough. If Tech Jacket did, that's enough. Yantra short. Like
Tech Jacket, maybe she's more tough than we.
Okay. So
maybe Tech Jacket's backing up Yantra.
Tech Jacket probably is crazy.
Can Roshi beat a Viltrumite?
Yes. Absolutely, yes.
Bro, I saw what he did at the Tournament of Power.
I wouldn't even say he would struggle. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he could beat a Viltrumite 100%.
Yeah.
Don't let it be a Nissa. He finna be perving all the time.
Oh yeah,
She might confuse them for a little bit. But Master Roshi gonna lock in.
Someone said Viltrumites around King Piccolo level. Y'all agree?
Yes, because King Piccolo can like blow up a city, like with a blast. He blew up a city with a blast. Matter of fact, he actually made a game. He said like, "I'm gonna go around blowing up cities." Like he actually made it a game, which is like I think the average Viltrumite can destroy a city, but it would take a little bit of time. Like I think they flew through a city. Like I think that they could. They would probably exert the same amount of power to destroy a city. If I'm saying, like, I think that King Piccolo destroy a city pretty easily. I think a Viltrumite can destroy a city pretty easily.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Pan?
Bro, Pan. Listen, man, Pan from. If you're talking GT, then
I don't remember the people Pan fought.
So we don't know enough about Pan yet to say. We don't know her strength. All we know she can fly.
So how about Vidal?
I was just about to say Vidal. I'm trying to find the person like
who
like what's the bar? Like
here's what I think. I think that if you take like if I take like Goku early, like either super early Z, like super early Z.
The one that lost to Raditz.
Yeah,
I think he wipes those.
I still think he beats him.
So here's why I say he probably doesn't. It's because the speed gap that Goku takes from that point to the Namek Saga is different.
It's crazy.
Like he couldn't even fly, and he couldn't really fly at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. He is flying was like a special thing when the first time he fought Tien could fly. They're like, oh wow, he knows a special technique to fly. Like that was it wasn't really that like stuff like that was rare. Like when Goku mastered it, it was like wow, he can actually fly. Mark was doing that as a new Viltrumite. You know what I'm saying? Like there are certain things I feel like would be at his disadvantage, and also around late Dragon Ball, he only do Kamehameha one time. Like the reason he lost to Tien because he had to save his Kamehameha for like later in the fight. So like the power levels are really not that crazy in the Dragon Ball early Z.
Yeah, I'm cool with King Piccolo being the standard.
I feel you. Even with those disadvantages, I think Goku was caving them niggas' chest in.
The thing about it is though, Miles, he's a far better fighter than all of them. Like just like
you feel me?
His fighting. If things are equal, he's them niggas cannot fight, bro.
To be fair, none of them have Ki Blast, so he can't fly.
You gotta engage with him. Yeah, they have to engage with him.
You know what else? Ki Blast is a thing because we're not gonna pretend that Eve took off all Conquest skin, but a Ki Blast won't hurt these Viltrumites.
Yeah, these Ki Blasts
these Ki Blasts are doing damage to these
that don't already. Maybe Tao is.
I'm about to say Eve literally
I'll get lucky.
Eve almost put Conquest in a pack. He was like, yo, your girl did all the work. I almost got she up. So a Ki Blast is definitely eviscerating these Viltrumites. Facts.
So what's stronger? So what's stronger, a Ki Blast or that gun from Space Racer?
I ain't gonna lie to you, the Ki Blast, because a Ki Blast. Because a Ki Blast, the reason why it doesn't blow is because they have key control. That's the only reason. Like they state one thing I like about Dragon Ball's Power, they specifically state certain things. Like they'll be like, "Hey, don't shoot this Ki Blast directly at the planet." Right? Like when Goku did the Inch Transmission Kamehameha on Cell, they were like, "Wait, at this angle, he's gonna kill us all. Like blow up the planet." So Goku had to angle it up so it doesn't hit the Earth's core. Or Gohan, when he's clashing against Cell, the reason he's holding back is Goku was like, "You're afraid you're gonna blow up the planet. So make sure you don't hit the core."
In general, Ty, I feel like a lot of the fights are operated with a level of respect where any of these niggas, if they wanted to, could end the engagement. We saw Frieza in Resurrection F just tap the ground and shoot Ki through the floor. Literally. And the planet was gone. He could have done that at any point. You know, like...
Yeah, no. Vegeta against Cell. He's on the final flash. They're like, yo, Vegeta, you have to blow the planet up. And he said, I'm not going to hit the planet. And they said that he dodged the planet. Like, it was going to hit the ground. He angled it up at the last second. So they could really blow up the planet. Those Ki Blasts are, yeah, listen, man. If we think those final flashes are comparable, if Adam Eve's comparable to those, nah.
Yeah. Boy, all I need to see is Goten beat the fuck up out of.
Oh no, Goten and Trunks was wiping some Viltrumites out,
and I'm like, oh nah.
While laughing, giggling, and spanking their ass and trolling badly.
Yeah, this is nasty. Yeah, it's quiet.
They playing volleyball. They getting lit.
They gonna be
All right.
swinging. Man, these guys are slow.
Niggas for real. I respect them in their verse, but
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, next clip. This is specifically for Santo and Ty. So y'all will go back and forth for this one.
What? Okay.
I can name X fantasy series. Which hat atelier would be better than?
Ooh. I can name.
Well, let me lay up the hook better.
Okay.
How many fantasy series can you name that which hat Altair will be better than?
I think it's Atelier.
Yeah,
Atelier.
you're right.
Atelier.
that shit kicking Riddell ass.
Atelier. I don't know.
I was saying this if you wanted to redo it. I don't know if you did or not. If you don't have to. But I was.
I want them to be mad in the comment. You said it wrong.
Okay, real. Okay. I can name 5.
I can name 6.
You bastard.
Sir.
I don't know. I'm just joking, but I can name. I can name 7.
Man, I can name 7. Fantasy. You know what? Bullshit. But
You know so much.
I'll say this. I'll say this. I'd actually like to change it. How if we both name the animes that we think and let them be the judge?
How like
Because
we think like
because we are already on the witch hat train. Like we believe like this is the fantasy anime. What do you guys think?
For the game, I'm like, what's the point of you guys both naming numbers if you're gonna go?
I mean, I could try to name 7.
Okay, go for it. Ty never wants me on his team anyway, so I can see that.
I think it will be better than Free Run.
Why?
Yes.
I don't agree, but go ahead, explain.
Well, I thought we actually got to name them. No.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to agree to it.
All right.
You can. I'm just curious.
Name them first. Name them first,
Okay.
and then we can talk after.
No. We've always been playing it during. So, just quick explanation. Why do you?
I think the conflict's more interesting. Like her, making a fatal choice that put her mother incapacitated, and her having to deal with that emotionally, and then having. I think there's been a better establishment of conflict at the first 2 episodes of Witch Hat than it was for Free Ranch. She's not accepted by society. She made a fatal choice that's really her fault, and now she has to overcome that. She's not really that good at magic. She has a lack of confidence. But I think there's just more conflict around, and that's been set up better than the first episode of Free Run. If I had to just go off of that,
okay.
I think it might be
for the game.
I'll
let you have it for the game.
Hey man,
they're starting the civil war between Free Run fans and Witch Hat.
Nice. For real.
Nah, Free Run fans are just feeling what everybody else has been feeling. That's why they see the strength. I watched it, I see it, but they're acting like how all the elitist ones are because they just think their thing's holding them now. Somebody else can be in the same room with you.
Man,
so I think it will be better than Sword Art Online. I think it will be better.
Sure.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I haven't seen Sword Art Online. Alice, whatever. So shut your mouth.
Don't shut your mouth.
I think.
Sorry, Ty.
No, you're good. I think it will be better.
You think it could be better than that?
Alicization was insane, bro.
What, do I think it could be better than Alicization?
Yeah, that's what he said he can.
Oh, we have to approve?
That's all the games work.
Random, I'll stand with you, man.
Yeah, y'all don't approve of Sword Art Online?
I approve that message.
I think it'd be. Go ahead, Randall.
Right now, I'm like no, because I think that you're sleeping on that hook. The hook alone to Sword Art Online.
Hook alone. I mean,
what was more compelling, at least to me.
Do you think
the hook for Witch Hat? They're trapped in some virtual simulation thing. If you die for real. Good luck getting through. Now you got to climb 100 floors to get out. Bye.
Well, I've been outvoted. You know, it's gonna be hilarious. The clip is, I guarantee, this is one of the comments. How did you let them pick free written but not Sword Art Online? I already said.
All right, Subasu Chronicles.
Oh, so we're gonna. Oh, that is crazy inconsistent, man.
Subasu Chronicles.
Let go, rage bait. We did it. I'm just keep going. No, you
Subasu Chronicles.
Wait, which one?
Subasu Chronicles. This is an old series.
Is that a soccer series? Am I tripping? Oh, no, that's Captain Tsubasa.
No, that's Captain Tsubasa.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all see that one. I'm at 2 now. I'm gonna name Elemental Glade. That's 3. I don't know if y'all seen that one before.
That is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm naming stuff that y'all can't refute, man.
Wow, that's a nasty word.
Elemental Glade is like a soul. It's like a soul little key. Like people have turned to weapons. It's kind of, you know. I'm gonna say Buso Rankin.
Yo, I have no idea what these are.
You don't know Buso Rankin is?
I get in his bag.
He is getting in his bag. I've never seen talent. We going niche.
Dang, there was another show I was thinking of. Dang.
There's some big heavy hitters I'm surprised I haven't said.
I think it's gonna be better than a Comic Kill.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes. Is that 5?
5.
It's crazy. Ty, you haven't named any that I was going to name. That's crazy.
I know I named some randoms, man. I had to name some randoms. So we this person clip it up. You gotta look them up because you know I'm a little nasty. I think it'll be better than Sentence to Be Hero. I think it'll be better.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. Better than Sentence to Be Hero.
Rejoice. I agree.
And then lastly, I think that it will be.
You agree?
No, I agree with.
I think it'll be better than. Man, she'll be better than Bleach, bro. I'm sorry. We all agree.
I promise you, we are not Bleach haters. I feel like I have to say.
Oh my gosh.
Sato.
Y'all agree?
Y'all agree? You know what? Fuck it. Yes, we're here. Which hat is that? Which hat is here? I'm sorry.
We're about to piss off
Listen. I'm a Bleach lover.
Same.
I have to say, like, I have to say, this show, if it's done right, has that potential. Like, this show is captivating me. You need.
I would say the first 3 episodes of Witch Chat versus 3 episodes of Bleach, which I clear.
Yeah.
I can only project. I can only say based on what I have, and I compare it. It's better than Bleach so far. Sorry, y'all.
Shout out. I think Witch Hat's cool. I don't see the visions like you guys, but I also don't think it's bad. I think it's good. So I'm not gonna slander it either. But I'm surprised you didn't say Fairy Tail.
Oh, why not slander my goat?
I think that, and these were the ones that I was going to name. I think it's better than Claymore. Currently,
you're on crack.
Like, it's gonna be better. I think it's gonna be better than Claymore. I think it's gonna be better than 7 Deadly Sins. I think it's going to be better than Ranking of Kings. Like, I think it's better than Orphan, Delicious Dungeon. Like,
yes,
it's like, I'm telling y'all,
Claymore
yes.
was I'm more upset about Claymore than Freerin, like, by far. It's just, I don't see the Claymore comp, bro. I don't.
This show's amazing.
It's
I'll say the final act of Claymore is kind of weak, where they're just spawning in awakened beings or whatever. Different awakened being here, beat them. The beginning and the middle and Claymore's beat.
Hey, Cook Sauce, don't disrespect King Boji. I was also gonna say Chrome
what-
Shell Regos. I know niggas ain't heard of that one.
Say what?
We gotta
Chrome
get in our
Shell
niche
Regos.
back
I
with
learned
this,
that in high
man.
school, bro.
No. I've heard. I know exactly what the anime you're talking. They're like in these moving castles, right?
I don't
like-
remember.
Yeah, it's something like that. And there's like
I know the
some
protagonist has
Pokemon.
brown hair
Yeah.
and he has like weapons. He has like I think he has a harem. I think I don't know.
I tried to watch it. I dropped it a few times, but I tried.
I watched it. That was my tolerance was much higher. I was in high school when I watched it, so
Fair enough. Also, the other one, Santo, Ranking of Kings. That's a fucking elite season 1. You're putting a lot of stock on this. This season 1 better go crazy, bro.
Listen, it personifies fantasy. Cool, believable main character. Side characters are great. Like the other 3 apprentices.
Great is a
Yes.
stretch.
They're all right, bro.
I gotta rewatch that bitch, and it just came out. Hold on.
Great.
I would
like
laugh,
the
but I would say I
What?
think that what I appreciated was the rise in action and the escalation of stakes. Like I think that's where I was okay. They're doing a really good job of constantly pushing greater stakes on the Coco. For example, she had to take the exam, but it was the hardest exam at the worst time she had to take it. She went by herself when she wasn't supposed to. Then her spell got messed up. Like there was this constant escalation of conflict that I feel like she understands story structure really well. So that's why I think that's a good sign of a really good storyteller. So that's why I'm confident in it. But
It's good.
I think it's solid. I think this is a adventure story where we're following the girl's journey, and I'm interested on how they're going to do it for the most part. I've seen similar story beats, but that's not a bad thing because the greatest anime have similar type of story beats for their adventure storytelling. One thing I was surprised about is this is a seinen series.
yeah, so it's like Apothecary Diaries.
So they must. I'm wondering how they're gonna make it a seinen. Right now, it's definitely feeling more like shonen. So with little girl characters too, I'm curious to see how they play.
Actually, you know something interesting? I feel like its structure does feel more seinen. So like, like when usually chapter ones, you see the main character of a shonen story take on a role and they're not qualified for it, they take it on and they eventually are in that role by the end of episode 1 or chapter 1. Usually seinen stories, they kind of stretch the arc out over like a few chapters, and this makes sense. Like she just became a princess episode 3. That's more in line with seinen structure than shonen structure. So I can kind of see, some of those things from a structural standpoint. So I could kind of see it. Like I was surprised when I found it was a seinen based off of that stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm just curious on the themes. Like, do they plan to deal with mature themes since it's dedicated for like adult men? I just don't know.
I mean, they got time. You don't have to get into it right away. But even from what I saw, I can see why people would say. I just think also how you meet Coco compared to how you meet Frieren. Coco's just at the start of her journey, and when you meet Frieren, she's already an all powerful mage.
I think
you also you don't get that for like time. You don't get that. You don't get to go through the journey with her. But and I can definitely see why people like Witch Hat Atelier as much as they do. I think it does a lot of things really well. I think it really, somebody said in the chat, the Studio Ghibli vibes I get from it, I really like how it looks. That's my favorite part of it, watching. I really like how it looks. But in terms of, I don't think we know enough about the side characters to say that they're great yet. I mean, Agot, I kind of like Agot, but the other two are, sure, we'll learn whatever this white-haired guy is, but we don't know what he can do yet. And it's just, I would say the same thing for Fern when it started. I'm not going to automatically say Fern was one of the greatest side characters just because we just met Fern. I also think Fern leaves a better first impression than the 3 we got here.
Valid. Shout out Witch Hat. Before I move on to the last clip, since we're on the topic of like anime, I do want to shout out Demons of the Shadow Realm. That shit's cooking. That is my
Mhm.
second best anime of the season right now. I'm so invested in the brother sister dynamic and what they plan to do. And then shout out another anime, which is my best anime of the season so far. It's called Nippon Sangoku. Lonnie put me on. It's a political anime. The only anime that competes in terms of production with Witch Hat is this anime because their production is fucking elite too. And then the story they're trying to tell, like we got an Aaron / Lelouch type protagonist. He
That's
is.
That is high praise. That is high praise.
I'm not falling for your rage bait, Miles. All right. Yeah, I heard that.
I didn't
heard
know.
that. I heard that.
Okay.
The anime is gonna be great. The hook at the beginning, I'm not gonna spoil it. Crazy. And this guy's gonna try to do some crazy things by unifying Japan. So yeah, this anime, elite. All right. Last clip. I can name X anime protagonist moves, signature moves, better than Black Flash.
Wait, say it again.
I can name X anime protagonist signature moves better than Black Flash. For you.
Okay.
Went back to Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen always trending. Super violent. All that good stuff.
I can name
hold
5.
on, let me hook it in such an order a little bit.
Wait, what the heck?
Yeah, even
I'm back.
there you go.
Okay, there we go.
What are we doing?
We're doing signature protagonist moves better than Black Flash from YouTube. So to hook it,
Okay.
how
Okay.
many protagonist signature moves can you name that is better than Yuji's Black Flash? Go ahead, Ren.
I can name 5 anime signature moves better than the Black Flash.
I can name 7 signature moves better than Black Flash.
I can name 8 better than Black Flash.
Santo,
right?
I can name 9. I can name 9 signature moves better than Black Flash.
I can name 10. I can name 10 signature moves better than Black Flash.
Back on random.
I can name 12 signature moves better than Black Flash.
BS.
I knew it was gonna end that tie.
I thought we could keep going.
Nah, I'm not. No, because usually my goat, so I would never. But continue.
To answer Sauce's question, it is on Amazon Prime. The anime I was talking about. Go ahead.
All right, so I can name 12 anime signature moves better than the Black Flash. Number 1, Kamehameha. Number 2, yeah. Can I just keep? Okay, so are we okay with me just saying a few signature moves from one character?
Signature moves.
I'd say
from
yes.
protagonists. I would say yes too. I'm fine.
Okay, so number 1, Kamehameha. Number 2, Spirit Bomb. Number 3, no, that's the same. So I can't do that. I was gonna be like, it's a transmission comment. No, that's the same shit.
You can just say it's transmission.
Yeah, instant transmission. And you only said protagonist, right?
Yeah, just protagonist.
Okay. Has to be a move. Okay. Okay. I should have paid attention. I would have said BS if I knew it was protagonist. I might be cooked.
Chapter 3?
You name
You cooked that 3?
No, hold up. Okay. All right. Let me stop.
If we start keeping track of this, that's horrible, man.
No, hold up. Okay. Okay. So the spear gun from Yusuke.
I would agree.
He has how?
Okay. Shadow clone. Shadow clone jutsu for Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
I would do Rasengan.
I would agree.
Sage Mode is a transformation. The Rasen. Would you guys count the Rasen Shuriken or no?
To me, that's the Rasengan.
Yeah, it's the same
That's
shit.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go, Royce. Nigga. Niggas always counting my sons out, nigga. We hooping. The fuck?
Y'all was down 10. Now y'all 10.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
All right. Serious Punch from Saitama.
Nah, better than
No.
Really?
No.
Bro, it's just a punch, bro. I can't.
It's a signature move. What you want me to do?
It's not better.
Okay.
How many is he at? Is he really? Dang, man, you still stuck, bro? I was thinking about. I was like, man, what's good, bro?
He's at 6.
Yeah, because it's throwing me off because like protagonist is what's throwing me off.
Another W for UG, man.
No, 3 protagonists.
You said what? Todd, what'd you say? Never mind. Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm flustered right now.
All right.
Flustered. Go ahead. I'm
Random
flustered.
loses.
I'm flustered.
Darn. Maybe next year we'll keep track of it so we have a scoreboard. 6.
I had one in my head that was so disrespectful to UG.
What?
The Edward Elric.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I would call that.
Just him clapping to the greatest little transmutation.
If
I
he would have,
said it was nasty.
if he would have said Kakashi's,
Can't say protagonist.
Yeah, protagonist.
Protagonist. Okay.
Ichigo's Getsuga Tensho.
Gon's
No.
Jajanken.
Yes.
No, bro.
Now
No.
Gon's, I don't. Nah.
If we compare the moments of Black Flag versus Getsuga Tenshu, it's not even close.
What?
The moments? No, yeah. See, y'all. I know it sounds crazy till we actually pull the fucking film, bro.
We're not a black.
Black Flash is hype.
Getsuga got Tenshu.
Ichigo's like majority of his hype is the Getsuga Tensho. That's the only thing.
No, I'm saying comparing the moments. I'm saying, yeah, see, you
he has a lot of great moments with it.
Did I say you didn't, Fran?
Okay, bro. All right.
Fran, I didn't say that, Fran.
Yo, this nigga. I didn't say that, Fran.
You're not listening.
Lelouch's Gios. When he uses it.
Yo, we gotta help. Are we gonna help him random out, bro? Random.
No, he lost. I'm just naming other things. GG's.
Would you say full counter?
No.
When he said it was just protagonist, I was cooked.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Windscar? How do y'all feel about Windscar, Inuyasha?
That was one I had on my list.
But now Getsuga Tensho.
Nah.
Hey, man, being Bill Russell better, man.
I knew. I didn't answer because I knew his game. But the thing about it is, listen, better characters get more leeway, man. Sorry.
Oh, that's how it works.
Jesus Christ.
That's how it works.
I had Red Hawk on mine, Sauce. I did have Red Hawk on mine.
Red Hawk from Luffy. Fair enough. Channel, man. Those are all the clips I got.
Anything you guys want to say before we call it a night?
I'm getting my tickets to the Bleach movie.
Nice.
I'm happy for you, Ty.
If they do have a theater near me, I might go see it.
See that Goat Toshiro? I'm with it.
Oh shit, I forgot it's Toshiro. I thought it was Ichigo. No, yeah, man, maybe not.
Damn.
Ichigo for 15 minutes.
Actually, you know what? I do gotta examine that fight so I can report back on why Maki class started obviously better. Actually, you know what? This is a hate watch.
Ty with a notepad and a box of popcorn.
The agendas be agendaing.
No, man. I'll never forgive y'all for that. So I gotta go watch this. Is make sure that hate watch is legit, bro.
Hey man, shout out Maki. JJK. Viral.
Better story. Facts. Better storytelling.
Be sure to tune into Dojo. In addition to us next Tuesday and possibly on Sunday also talking about it, we're talking about One Piece on Friday. The chapter should be out by then, even though it's not the official Shonen Jump release. This chapter, based off spoilers, is fucking crazy. It has to be talked about. Emu's gonna live up to everything we were expecting and more. And yeah, you got to be here, man. You got to be here. My niggas.
Zoro is on a t-shirt right now.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. If I had it in me to do a pastor random, this is what happens when Zoro sees Comp, man. We get to see who he really is, man.
You know, we're not.
He's not fighting Pika no more. He's not fighting Monet. You know what I mean? A real demon? We saw what happened. He's not beheading some giants. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting a top demon, and we see what happens. That's all.
Bro, I looked up. I was about to smoke a blunt. I was like, and I looked up, can I smoke weed on YouTube? I didn't find an answer. I'd have put my boy Zoro on the pack, bro. Him and Sanji.
I mean, the discourse around Sanji doesn't warrant no hate. The discourse around Zoro, man, that shit deserves some hate, man. I can't wait.
Man.
Can't wait.
As a Zoro truther, Street saying that Emu used a named attack against Zoro, but not Sanji, man. That's what Street saying. Street saying that Emu had to use a named attack against Zoro.
Disgusting.
I'm just saying what Street saying. The Street saying Emu had to put a named attack for Zoro, but not Sanji. I'm just saying what Street saying. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just he saw the bigger threat.
That's the case.
Bigger threat,
man. And I respect it.
Maybe if he wasn't fighting Hachi and Pika, man, he would have been ready for the named attack. But what do I know, man? I just read. I don't create the story, man.
Shout out Boo Moo. Shout out Boo Moo.
Yeah, yes, no, for real though. Shout out Emu.
Yeah, I'm locked in for Emu. Also, Agenda Hour. It might be a good time. Agenda Hour can be not only focused on the nerd stuff. We got the NBA playoffs right here. The Suns looking like they might.
They're about
win a play-in game.
No, we're choking now. Jalen Green want to throw behind the back passes, thinking fuck, bro. We were just up 9. We were up 9, bro. Nigga selling.
Oh yeah, you're ahead of me then, because I'm at 9 right now. I'm at 445.
Yeah,
I'm at 414.
Well, I mean, this is your team. I don't care who wins, so it's all good.
It's not my team, bro. It's not my team, bro. Okay. This was my team. I'm watching them out the side eye, not what you know what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I will say, NBA playoffs, might have to talk about that through the agenda hour. I do have my agendas. They're very clear. They're very understandable.
I got some agendas too for your boy Luca. I got some agendas for him.
I don't know.
Nah.
Okay, let's see that magic.
Nah, he went to another continent to get injections. He's fine.
We'll see if it works.
He got some special stuff.
The stuff that LeBron got, right?
Yeah. Listen, man, Bron.
I respect you. Thank you.
No. Listen, Bron, Jordan, all the they got the special. Y'all ain't seen that clip in Space Jam where Bugs Bunny had that juice that said Jordan special stuff. Y'all ain't see that? Allegedly.
The secret stuff.
Allegedly, it's special stuff. It could just be water.
It could be, whatever. I would say, I don't know. Lakers are fucked because we're all injured. We'll see. Maybe if Luka comes back, it'll be great. My agendas are, I want the Knicks to win because I like the Knicks. I want Wemby to lose because Wemby fans are annoying. So,
wait, you'd rather the evil Shai Gilgeous-Alexander win over Wemby?
No.
We need that devil Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to go back to where he belongs. I want to see that nigga lose at any cost.
I ain't gonna lie. Shai winning so he can erase Steph's legacy. Low key be fire.
Yo, that is the disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life. Hey, Miles. No, I didn't want to say
Randall, don't make that
implied. We want to pack up Shai and win. I don't care if Joker wants to win another championship. I want both of them cooked, bro.
If Wemby was to beat Shai, we cool with that though?
If Wemby beats Shea and then wins the championship, people are gonna call him the GOAT. You ready?
Hey,
but you know it.
I can accept that. This shit gotta stop, bro.
Bro, if
This
he
shit gotta stop.
see, this is what I said. I said if Wemby just proves to me he is who they say he is, you got it. I want my slate clean. Now, if we're gonna pack up.
So you want him to lose instead of proving it to you?
Well, I want him to prove to me who he is. That's what I want. Who are you? Who are you, Wemby? Are you the GOAT already? Better than LeBron?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
ready?
But the thing about it is, see, y'all ain't tapped in because the way that the Jordan million did LeBron be about to do that to Wemby. You ain't gonna get over this easy. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, Ty, I'm just telling you what it is right now. If he wins a championship this year, people are gonna call him better than your boy, bro.
Who my
They're
boy?
gonna do it. LeBron.
I don't have any boys.
I hate this guy.
I don't, bro. What are you talking about?
I hate this dude. You're the guy you are a fan of. LeBron James.
Luka? Oh, that's the only person I'm thinking about. This post is the only person I'm thinking about is Luka.
No.
We pushing agendas that Luka don't love basketball.
Yo, this guy's disgusting.
And that's why he'll take care of him. So he don't love basketball, bro. That's what James be pushing.
It'll be interesting if Wemby becomes a GOAT. I want to see if Jordan and LeBron fans just come together and just attack Wemby altogether.
You see that the Jordan and Kareem fans never came together. Well, Kareem fans are old, so they're not fighting.
Kareem was, Kareem. Kareem tried to fight against LeBron. It failed.
Well, I think it's time to call it. Man, we've been here for 3
Also,
hours.
WrestleMania
Jeez.
agenda hour. WrestleMania. Got to talk about it.
Trash. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this was episode 124 of the Black Sensei Society podcast. Be sure to find it everywhere. You can listen to it on Spotify. You can listen to it here on YouTube. You can watch it pretty much anywhere. Stay tuned for the clips we have coming up on TikTok. Continue supporting the podcast. If you're listening to it on Spotify, rate it 3 stars, leave a review. If you're watching here on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, share. Join our Discord where you can be part of the conversation and get to know us a little bit more on a personal level and whatnot, where we have interesting conversations regarding culture, anime, music, movies, TV shows, hoops, whatever. We be in there talking. So come be part of the community. Follow us on all our social media platforms.
Shout out Isaac he's like the only guy that does consistent comments on Spotify podcast. He's commenting every single week. So shout out Isaac.
Shout out Isaac. We will be here next week for episode 125. This Friday we have Open Dojo. On Sunday we have Agenda Hour where they're already talking about pushing their own agendas here. Spondin, do you guys have a date that you guys are going to be releasing new content, or just stay tuned?
I was gonna just stay tuned because me and Miles gotta have a conversation how long we want to wait until we do our video on Pragmatic, because it comes out Thursday, I believe.
It comes out this Thursday, yeah. So I think originally we said a week, but it just depends on when we finish the game, or when we get far enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just doing Gray Main Quest right now, so I can stop and play Pragmata.
I've just been playing Marathon, so at any point in time when it comes out, I'll just hop on that.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned for the latest episode on Spondin, and you have to be a member tier here on our YouTube or our Patreon to get that exclusive content. And when you do join, trust me, you will not regret it. All that being said, thank you guys for listening, for tapping in, and Riddell got it. What's up?
Patreon, sign up. Sometimes we drop free episodes. I see all the people sign up for free. But me and Miles finally decided to be consistent. So Game of Thrones every single week moving forward.
Yeah, you got to get through. Ooh.
I think
Boy, I want to join you for 7. I just want to join you for 7 and just watch that season.
every Monday, 9 p.m.
I'm not gonna lie. Riddell, fuck House of the Dragons. We're doing Night of the Seven Kingdoms next.
Yeah, I'm popping back in for that.
One, because it's shorter. 2, because we can have random as an extra. And 3, I promise you're gonna glaze this show.
You're gonna glaze the fuck out of this show.
All right, I'm here for it.
Ironically, Miles, I think he'd really like Makar. I think he'd really like him.
I feel like he'll
Ladies
like a lot
and
of
gentlemen.
I feel like he'll like a lot of
Much love and stay blessed.